Buddy, it is finally here. Askiy Ridge Hunting Preserve here on D-Train Games. I'm so excited for it. We're going to start about 15 minutes early today. Give me just 1 second. Let me get things set up, and I'm not going to wait on anybody. I'm going to get right into it. I'm ready to hunt. Give me 1 second, guys. Gotta get things set up, and we should be good to go. Alright, just gotta refresh my stream, and we're gonna hop straight in, guys. I'm not gonna wait. I've been waiting for this map for too long already. Get a drink. Alright. Here we go. Askiy Ridge. Oh, I've been waiting for this. I've been waiting for this. This map looks like it's gonna be more than a banger. Feels so good to have another snow map, man.
Is this thing on?
Yeah, it's on.
Oh! Hello, Tansei. Welcome to Askiy Ridge Hunting Preserve. You're flying over the best 64 square kilometers of untamed wilderness in Alberta.
Sweet.
Just look at the way the light is hitting the Rockies now. Beautiful, isn't it?
It is.
And you're gonna love all this early snow on the ground. It lets you see all the sheep, wolves, and beavers from a kilometer away.
I'm excited. I'm
But
excited.
enough of me jabbering. Let's get you on the ground and put you to work, eh?
Yes, please. I'm ready to hunt.
This is Janine Armstrong speaking, by the way. I'm what you would call a land and resource officer around these parts. That means I look after the well-being of both the animals and the hunters. So if any of the council members bully you into doing something strange, you come straight to me, you hear?
I hear you.
Let's see. A Mist Lodge, or Beaver Lodge, is right up the end of the path there. I suggest you get settled in as soon as you can. Kick up your feet, enjoy the fire, and pick any room you'd like. They're all empty anyway. Most folks wouldn't think of coming to Alberta when it's -10 out. They're even less likely to visit a place as remote as this one. But I promise you that you're going to enjoy some of the finest hunting around here. You'll get all the benefits of snow without any of the animals hibernating or migrating.
Well, that dusky grass, man.
Wish more people knew about
And
this
headsets.
too, but now you're here, which means we've got a fighting chance.
Although the females don't normally make the noise like that. Usually it's just the males that do those calls. But welcome, guys, to Askiy Ridge. I am so ready for this, you have no idea. Nobody's in chat just yet, guys, but I'm sure somebody will be joining us before too long. We've already got some pintail going over top of us. They're actually landing. We'll have to check them out here in just a minute, make sure there's no diamonds or anything in that. Let me go ahead and refresh my stream, make sure that I'm not missing anybody in chat. Nope. Let's see. I'm pretty sure they said that it was already on. Let me switch this over, guys. I'm gonna go to cyan. And then active track, I'm gonna put to yellow. I believe that's going to do it for me. Alright. Dude, look at this place. This is so pretty. The music, too. It's so relaxing, dude. I love this. Let's see. I got plenty of ammo. Both ways. I might get me some more 243 rounds just in case. I don't think I really need them, but you never know. That should be enough. Guys, and I'm not hunting just yet. Like I said, I just really wanted to look around at these places. And this is just so cozy, man. Like, I wish I could be here in real life. This is awesome. No, don't flee. I don't know when anything drinks or anything, guys. I am completely a newbie at this map. I was going over here to check out these pintails. Doesn't look like there's anything too fancy over there. Little female black bear. What time are we at anyway? We're at 8 o'clock. Not a single male black bear to speak of at the moment. I'm surprised there isn't anybody in chat just yet, guys. Oh, hello. It's a random elk. Pretty elk, though. Oh, that mule kick. I forgot they added those. That's so cool. I'm so happy my first trophy off the map is an elk. I love elk to death. That's a crazy looking thing. Well, the starting outpost is being good to us right off the bat. I haven't even been here for just a few minutes and I've already got two bull elk on the ground. I'll take it. Dude, I just love this. It's so pretty, man. I'm guessing that's the roar that's been jump scaring everybody. Didn't get me, but then again, I was kind of listening for it, though. We might go after that pintail here in a second. I mean, it ain't nothing fancy, but I'm more than happy to take out a new species. Should be close enough to it now. Here we go. I don't know if it's floating or not. It doesn't seem to be. No, it ain't floating. Okay, good. That tiny bull. Dude, the pintails are so pretty, man. There's that weird bull. Dude, that is so flat, dude. Such a flat bull. I'll take it, though. Alright. Let's see. Where am I? So I'm all the way up here. Not entirely sure where to go from here. Yes, it is, Shay. Welcome to Askiy Ridge. I've been on here now for however long the stream says I've been on here. We haven't got any real trophies yet. I've killed a couple of them, elk, and I've killed a pintail, and that's about it so far. I'm still at that starting outpost, man. Welcome to the stream, though, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Make sure you hit the like button for me and help me find other people that want to come and watch the stream with us today. But yes, this is Askiy Ridge. Welcome to the new map, buddy. Let's see. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to be doing today. Part of me is thinking about going up, and the other part of me is thinking about going down. So I really just don't know. This thing's kind of close. I might just run up here and get this thing real quick. Oh, it's that way. Yes, it is a banger of a map. I haven't watched. This is still brand new to me. I haven't watched any of the live streams for it from the other content creators because I didn't want it to get ruined. But I have watched a few of the videos on like the animals and stuff like that, and this map is like it's a contender for being my favorite map. I mean, I love snow maps in general. I'm just excited, man. Like this I've been excited for this map since it was announced, and so far I'm loving it. I haven't even been to but to one pond, and I already think the map is gorgeous. It looks like it's going to be an easy map to do grinds on, so yeah, it's going to be a good map, man. Yeah, today I'm not really doing anything grind related today. I'm just going to have some fun, my free roam around the map, try to discover some outposts. Hope you run into some trophies, things like that. And then throughout the week this week, I'm not going to be streaming, but I'm going to be making some videos along the way, so you guys get to still see what I've been doing in my free time. And then Friday, I'm hoping by Friday we can actually start on the mule deer grind. As long as I can get the rest of the map discovered between now and Friday, I'm going to be starting to, I'm going to set up my grind on Friday for the mule deer great one. Yeah, we're starting really nice and early on here today. It's about 8:46, so that's like elk and bear drink time. But like I said, I'm more or less just trying to discover the map, so I'm not really like hardcore. I'm trying to go at every single drink zone and look at things right now. I'm just kind of having some fun, free roaming around, see what I can't find. Talking to chat, things like that. But yeah, you're joining me right at the start, man. Like I haven't seen anything yet. Where's this road at? So the road is like this way. So I think I might just run straight up the road. Be a little bit easier to find things that way, I believe. Golly. Yeah, that bear. That's a different sound for sure. Yeah, it's beautiful. It's beautiful, Shu. It is beautiful. What's up, VR? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well, buddy. How am I on Askiy Ridge? Because today is launch day. It is available to everybody today. So it is in the PlayStation Store if you want to get it and play on it on your set yourself. But right now I'm just having some fun trying to follow this road, but the road is even covered in snow, so it's tough. But it's a beautiful map. I fell in love with it already, and I've only been to one pond. So, like, literally, this is the starting outpost down here. As you can see, I have been nowhere. Like, you're coming in right whenever I'm getting started. No, it is $10. Well, actually, it's yeah, it's $10 today. It is originally $12, but right now it's on sale where it's a launch, so it's $2 off, which ain't much of a sale, but it's $10 on the store if you're wanting to play it. Luckily, I saved up some PlayStation rewards, and I was able to get $5 off, so I got mine for $5. But I knew this map was coming out, so I decided on PlayStation rewards, I decided to hold my stuff until this map launched. But good night. No wonder why that thing's scaring so many people. I mean, yeah, that's a ferocious roar this bear has now. I'm not too interested in shooting a female, but I'm golly. It's interesting hearing that new roar. Is it good VR? So I have not played it until just now, so I don't have enough playtime in it for me to give my overall opinions of it. But I have been watching Flinter and Scarecrow's videos for the new map. I just haven't been watching their streams, so that way the whole map doesn't get ruined for me. But as far as the animals on here, as far as the map itself, the map is absolutely gorgeous. It stands a chance of being my favorite in the entire game. And there is 19 species on this map, so there's tons of stuff to hunt for. So, yeah, the map is, in my opinion, is definitely worth the money for anybody. I think it's a great map. And so far, it looks like it's going to be a really good map for grinders, too. Like, as far as what I've seen in the video content that I've watched, it looks like that most of the shots are wide open. Hello, big boy. No, don't run. Or trot, or whatever you're doing. Pretty much VR. It has some like minorly thick areas like what you're seeing now, but it's not so thick to where you can't get no shots off. Oh, well, there's a mule deer. First muley I've seen of the day. There is just animals everywhere, dude. I mean, honestly, I'm too afraid to shoot anything because there's so many coming through. It's like I don't know what I'm going to see. I'm just going to let them run. There's way too many there for me to be able to do any kind of stalks. This is incredible. You already discovered the whole map, Reed? Welcome to the stream, by the way, man. Yeah, I just got started. Like, literally, if I'll open my map again. Literally, I haven't went nowhere. Like, it's brand new to me. I decided to run up here and get this outpost since it was the closest, but here in a minute, I'm probably going to go down and search the... I'm probably going to start on the river, because I just simply feel like that I'll find more stuff down there. And then I'll probably do the top portion of the map later. Ooh. First Askiy grouse. How you doing, man? Pretty dusky. Reed, you might want to look at your last, the text before last. Let me see. Oh, leucistic. I see what you're saying. That's awesome, man. Wood bison are actually, the thing about it is that I think they're incredible models. I think the animals are really cool. But, like I said, I'm a very niche hunter, and unfortunately bison species just never really have intrigued me that much. But if I come across anything special, I will shoot it. But bison, unfortunately, are not really going to be an animal I'm not going to go out of my way to hunt for. But if I see anything like diamond potentials or any rares or anything, I'll definitely shoot them. Have I had any beavers yet? No, I've just started on the map. I haven't got to hunt really anything much. But there will be beavers later in the stream. There's 6 hours. I got 6.5 hours today, guys. I started a little bit early today. So we got about 6.5 hours. So I mean, you're definitely going to see a lot of animals get shot today. Like I said, right now it's more or less just getting myself comfortable with the map, trying to learn the outlay and stuff like that, guys. Like I said, I haven't watched any of the live streams or anything. I've just seen a few of the videos showcasing the animals and the Great One and things like that. So the map as a whole is still new to me. Oh, it was a female read? Well, still, that's a good trophy either way. I mean, I'd be happy with that. No, Reed, I did not. I'm like I said, I haven't really looked at anything other than just Splinter and Scarecrow stuff. Dude, why is there's just animals everywhere, man? I didn't think there'd be anything near the outpost. Just a female, looks like. I'm gonna walk over here just in case she had a male with her. Hello, honey. How you girls doing? You got any troublesome men in your life you need me to get rid of for you? I mean, I really don't mind. If you don't like your husbands or boyfriends and you want me to get rid of them, I've got the cure. They're mean to you. Okay, so just two females hanging out. They're just girlfriends. Yeah, they do, Reed. They just jump out of nowhere. What's up, Mason? Welcome to the stream, guys. I hope you guys are doing well today. Glad to see everybody's joining in. I'm happy about that. Are your guns good for this map? You'll have to tell me what your guns are, VR. If I were you, the ones that I would recommend are all of these guys. This is my ultimate loadout, as I showed you guys before. But any of the 308s, the 375, the 338, or 300, the 22, a bow and arrow if you want a bow hunt, and then one of the 243s. Those are, in my opinion, those are the best guns in the game still at the moment for all the classes on the map. Again, you don't have to do my loadout. These are just the calibers I'd recommend. You can do both, Shu. In real life, if you happen to walk upon a beaver and you had a gun and you had a gun in your hand and it was beaver season, you can definitely shoot them with a gun. You have a... the DLC is Askiy Ridge, Alberta. Right now, where it's new, if you hover over your game on the main menu of your PlayStation, on the right side, like if you scroll down and look to the right, it should be right there as the first DLC you can buy. I think I'm gonna make a beeline. I'd like to work left to right, I believe. So I think what I'm gonna do is go to this one. Probably go down here to this pond. And then once I get done with this pond, I'll probably move on down to what I believe is another outpost down there. And I think I'm just going to keep going to the lookout points and stuff today, guys. And then I'm going to run down the river from there and just see what all's at the river. What is the best DLC? Right now, I would definitely say Alberta. But again, it's brand new, so you don't have to go with it. If you're wanting to do Great One grinds and to make a whole lot of money, I would still recommend Teowara. Because you can do red deer or fallow deer, and they're all $1,000 a pop as long as you make your shots count. So it's easy to make money on that map and level up as well. It really just depends on your playstyle. Oh, the best gun DLCs. So the power pack is really good. I know that both packs that have the 300 AR and the 308 AR are amazing for grinds as well as free hunting. I'm trying to think what was the other ones I'd recommend. I remember there's another pack that I would go with that was like something tech pack. I can't remember what it is. I haven't bought a DLC in so long other than maps. It's hard for me to remember what they are. If anybody's in chat and can recommend the map or the best weapon DLCs for VR, help me out by letting her know or him know. Sorry, him, her. I'm not sure which one you are. It's been a while since I've asked. I don't mean to misgender anybody. Where is this bull? The wind is just terrible right now for me, though. It is definitely not in my favor. And I don't see this bull anywhere. Okay, VR, I appreciate it. Ooh, it's starting to snow. Let's go. I love the new snow physics. It was snowing so hard when I first launched onto the map today, guys. It was gorgeous. And yesterday, guys, I thought about making a short for it because it just hit me right, but I decided not to. But yesterday I was on Yukon and I was getting all my stuff like recolored to be the snow stuff and whatnot. And whenever I came out of the cabin after recoloring all my stuff, it was pouring the snow on Yukon when it wasn't doing anything when I went in there, and it was just so surreal. It's almost like the game was just mentally preparing me for this map. Like, I'm just so ready to do this map, guys. And guys, there's a lot of things coming for the future. So while I have some of you guys here, my plan is I'm going to start with the Great One Mule Deer. And I am planning on doing duplicate mule deer grinds as long as I'm still having fun with it. But in the future, once the hype for the map has settled down, or I've already got the great ones that I want, I will then be aiming to get one of every single great one that's on this map killed. So, there's the 5 great ones on this map. I'm going to try to get all 5 of them. Oh, that's a miss. I pulled ahead of him. Yeah, that was a bad shot. Sometimes I get a little excited and I like maneuver my stick a little bitty bit right before I shoot. And it causes me to pull off of it. Again, guys, I'm very excitable today, so you might not see the best shooting for the first little bit. I'll have to get warmed up. Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, the high caliber, I believe, is the one that has the 300 AR. If you're wanting to do classes 7 through 9 animals and have like a fully automatic rifle, I would highly recommend the 300 AR. If you like bolt actions, I would do the 338 bolt action, whichever pack that one comes in. And then I would definitely make sure that you get the 308 AR, because the 308 AR will cover everything from classes, I believe, 4 through 8. So a majority of the animals in the game. And it's full auto as well. So both the ARs is like, especially if you're wanting to do Great One grinds, they're the ones to have, in my opinion. The new weapons pack that came out recently, the Rapid Fire, is actually pretty good for medium game as well. But like I said, though, I'd go with both ARs. I prefer using bolt actions whenever I am just free roaming like we're doing today, just because that's just my style. But whenever I'm doing grinds, though, you'll see me use nothing but ARs, because that's what I prefer. Yeah, she's got a really good point with it right there. What's up, Jack? How is the map? Honestly, I have not played it long enough for me to tell. I know that's beautiful. I know that it's in the running for my favorite map of all time. I've seen a lot of videos on it, and yeah, I believe it's definitely a banger. Like, I've already killed, like, I think two elk and I think a pintail. And I'm having a blast, man. Like, I'm not finding that much, really. So far, at least. But, like, I'm having a ball with it. Like, I'm absolutely loving this map. I've always been a fool for snowy environments, just extreme weather maps in general. I think it makes them very, very unique compared to the rest of the maps on the game. So yeah, man, I'm very, very happy to be here. Like, I'm stoked to finally be on Askiy Ridge. But we're just gonna be free roaming today, seeing what kind of trophies we can find, and then hopefully this Friday we'll start on the mule deer grind. I'm also gonna be making some videos throughout the week for you guys. I'm gonna just generic hunting videos showing you guys what I've found throughout the week, and stuff like that. So. And then once we get the Great One Mule Deer, if I'm wanting to get another one, we'll keep grinding for it. But if I decide that I want to move on to something else, I am intending on getting one of every single Great One off this map that has a Great One. As long as the zones are in good spots for me to grind in, I do want to get at least one of every single Great One that's on this map. I don't know where that Dusky went. See if my dog can find it. Critical position. Oh, that's awesome, Reed. Yeah, I'd say that you're pretty excited then in that case. That's cool. What's up, Colton McNilly? Welcome to the stream, buddy. Hope you're doing well. I don't think that this map is going to be on our multiplayer, guys. Like I said, from what I've seen in the videos from Flinter, Scarecrow, and all them, it really does seem like this map's going to be more than a banger. No, Duke. Hang on, guys. I'm gonna let that one go. But yeah, this map does seem like it's going to be a really good grinding map, guys. And like I said, any maps that come out in the future, if they are, oh, that's pretty. But if they are maps that I'm going to be grinding on, guys, they will never be featured on our multiplayer streams. If I'm ever multiplayer hopping though, and I happen to be on these maps, then you guys can feel free to join me. As long as you know whose server I'm on. I don't care if you guys want to come on and hunt with me. But again, during those streams, guys, you will not be able to hear me where I'm going to be streaming. I don't want to be interrupting someone else's map with a live stream unless I'm hosting. So I will be having my voice isolated to just my stream. But you're more than welcome to join the map and hunt with me at the same time, though. There's just animals everywhere. I've spooked more animals today than anything. Do caribou have bigger paddles? I have not seen it yet, Mag. I did see not Scarecrow, but I did see Flinter get a diamond a caribou. However, I think the one that he got was a little bit on the small end of the spectrum, if I remember correctly. And unfortunately, the bodies look a lot better, but I think they left the racks pretty much the same. From what I've seen from them, I don't think there's really much that's changed about the antlers. But then again, I haven't seen enough of it to tell. I think they just reworked the bodies, though. By what I've seen. I think they reworked the caribou's bodies, but I haven't seen any evidence just yet of any kind of changes to the antlers. Which is honestly kind of a bummer because the antlers needed to be thicker and a lot taller, in my opinion, for both the reindeer and the caribou. But like I said, though, I haven't seen any just yet, and the diamond that Flinter got was kind of small, so maybe we're just wrong. Okay, that's just a little level 3. Guys, like I said, I'm not shooting everything I see. I'm just going to shoot things that have good sizes to them, where I'm just trying to get through the map as quick as possible. Oh! Hello, big boys. Got some whitetail over here. It would be just my luck, guys, if I ended up getting another great one whitetail off this map after just a few kills. Could you guys imagine that? If literally the same thing on here happens to me like what happened on Mississippi. Where I just shoot one buck out of every group I see, and then one of them comes back as a great one. T53 on that one. T15. Okay, we are going to go for the bigger one. He's not going to make diamond, but I wanted to go for the size. There we go, we got both. If I deleted... Let me see. So, if you're talking about the PlayStation app, if I'm incorrect, somebody can correct me on it, as I only use it for rewards. But I believe it really doesn't matter if you delete all your game progress and stuff. All the rewards and stuff that you get from your achievements and stuff remain on there forever. I don't think that you can actually delete your rewards. And the game keeps track of how much time you spent playing the game, even if you never beat the game. So, like right now on Resident Evil Biohazard, it shows that I have like 11 hours on there, but I actually have not played 11 hours on that game. I don't know why it says 11. Like, whenever I first got the game, guys, and nobody believes me about it, but whenever I first got Resident Evil Biohazard, it already said that I had spent like 5 hours on the game, and I had never touched the game. And, so, honestly, I've only been on there for about 3 hours. And that was because I tried playing it about 2 or 3 years ago, and I got so wigged out, I just could not finish it. I think I got to the point to where Jack was like stalking you through the house or something like that in Resident Evil. If any of you guys have played it, Jack was stalking me, and that was enough to scare me out of the game. Like I didn't even get through that part. So I have 1-2 hours in it, and then I just kind of quit. And honestly, whenever I was playing it in that last stream when we started to stream it, guys, I really didn't remember anything. Like it was all just like brand new to me. So Which is one of the reasons, too, why I stopped streaming when I realized nobody was showing up, because I didn't want anything getting ruined. Just in case you guys wanted that to be our horror game later this year. Because I do one full playthrough of a horror game every single year in October. You need some ice fishing DLC here? That'd be interesting. Or maybe if they made it like how the Inuits hunt for seals, like where you could stand you could stand above holes in the ice and with a spear and wait for them to poke their heads out, and then you just grab them with a hook. If anybody knows what I'm talking about. In the Arctic, there's a way of hook fishing for seals, which it'd be kind of like, I guess it'd be a little bit too gruesome, I guess, for the game. But I guess you could use rifles instead of the hook. But in real life, there's people that will stand for hours above a hole in the Arctic, waiting for a seal to come up and breathe. And whenever the seal pokes its head out, they'll stick a hook in its throat and pull it out, and finish it off that way. Like I said, I think that's a little bit too gruesome, but you get my point. It'd be cool if there's like something like that, maybe, where they've ever introduced seals. Will the snow on their back show up in the trophy lodge? Unfortunately, no. But everybody is hoping that, from where everybody wants it, we're all hoping that it will come into an update pretty soon. Because, in my opinion, the way they should have that, Jack, is that they should have it where that game should recognize where you got the animal from, and if that map offers snow. So that way, it's not just like, you can't just like have it on any animal you want. Does that make sense? Like, let's say that I got a whitetail off Mississippi. I could not toggle snow on and off because I got it from Mississippi. However, if I got a whitetail off this map, I could do the snow effects because it came off this map. That is the kind of the way that I think they should go about doing it if they introduce that into the game. Give it a toggle where you can literally turn it on or off, but the animal has to come from a snowy environment. That way they don't have to put too much work into it, and that way the game just has to recognize which map you got it from. Because it wouldn't make sense to put snow on the back of an animal that you didn't get off a map that offers snow. How come it says I'm logged out of my Call of the Wild? I don't know, VR. You should be able to log right back in. Either your PlayStation membership may have ran out, because if you don't have PlayStation Plus, it can't recognize you on there, and sometimes it can log you out because of that. Otherwise, I really have no idea. You may just have to go to Apex Connect and try to re-log back in. You get mauled by a rogue killer whale. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Yeah, just imagine, guys, if you were just like hunting with your friend or something, standing over a hole, waiting for a seal to come out of nowhere, and also you just see this big shark or something come out of the hole and swallow your friend. That'd be so funny. Or it'd be funnier to other people too. Imagine if you started laughing at your friend, then all of a sudden it happened to you too. It scares the daylights out of you. Like just instant karma. That'd be so funny. Well, there is whitetail here, but they're running and I can't see them. Yeah, it's too thick in here. I'm gonna keep running this way. Your cat just peed all over your work table? Oh, that's annoying, Mag. Hopefully it's an easy clean. And not too smelly. Okay, VR, if you don't have your internet, which I don't know how you're watching my stream if you don't have internet, but if you don't have internet, well, I guess you could be using data on your phone. But if you don't have internet right now, that may also be why you're logged out. You have to be connected to the internet in order to be connected to Apex Connect, to where you can get like your ghillie suits and all, and the game recognizing your memory and stuff. I don't think you lose any of your trophy lodges or your progress or anything, but any of your DLC weapons and stuff like that will be taken away from you. Because I think that you have to have an online connection for it to verify your licenses. Golly. Yeah, that in my opinion, that roar right there, I don't know if you guys have heard it in a headset yet, but that is just harsh. But yeah, I think that roar should only be for like an aggressive bear. Like, that's kind of my outlook. I don't know if Expensive Worlds is going to watch this stream or not, where I'm so small. But if that's one thing I would give to them, is that is an amazing roar, but I would only make it happen if they decide to threaten you, do a bluff charge, or actually charge you. Like if they wanted to make it real life, because that's actually more of a threatening roar than it is a warning call. That's just my point of view, though. You're doing a whitetail grind, I should too? No. I just got done getting a whitetail recently, and there is a new great one, and I'm going after the new great one raid. Right now, I'm just free roaming today because I want to see what kind of trophies I might have on the new map, and then throughout the week, you guys are going to get extra videos of different hunts that I go on throughout the week. And then I'm hoping by Friday I'll have the mule deer grind ready to go. Friday is another 6-hour strain, guys. And my goal, as long as I can make sure that I get this map discovered and make sure there's no other trophies left, my goal for Friday, guys, is to spend all 6 hours doing nothing but grinding muleys. Hopefully I'll get the great one. If I do, and I get it early, we'll keep going. But if I get it late, we might revert and do some other stuff with the stream. Anything up here? Nope, I either spooked everything or there just simply wasn't anything here at the moment. Go pee on your cat's bed, show dominance. I think I'd rather just pee in the toilet. VR, that could also be the reason. If you have not updated your game, then yeah, that's probably another reason as to why it's no longer like that. Alright guys, we are now going to work our way up here. I'm going to get this last lookout, guys, and then we're going to move on down to the river and we're going to start doing some major hunting. I think what I'll do, though, since I'm not ready to do any major hunting at the moment, guys, what I think I might do... Oh, crap. Okay, so I can't do that. I was going to use the four-wheeler. But I don't feel like going all the way back to an outpost to get it. And I just now realized that I forgot to change my stuff up. I meant to bring a tent with me today in case I found any cool places and I wanted to save them, but... I guess we're just going to shoot and run today. Yeah, VR, it's really, really good. Like, I haven't even been on the map that long, and I already love it. I love the feel to it. I love how it's like... I love these tall trees and the fact that it's not, like, overly thick through the woods. Like, I think it's just very well balanced. Honestly, one of the best maps he ever created right here. I love it to death. Yeah, guys, I haven't said anything just yet, but make sure that you guys hit the like button and subscribe if you guys haven't already, if you're having a good time here today. We're hoping to get 400 today. Hopefully we'll get about 20 more people to subscribe today. That's all we are, guys. We're literally 21 people away from being 400. So we're very, very close. And then we'd only be 100 away from 5. So we're getting there, guys. But yeah, I would appreciate any support you guys give, as always. And I appreciate you guys being here. I know there's some bigger YouTubers out there streaming today, guys, and you guys being here with me, being as small as I am, it means the world to me. I really appreciate it. I don't know, Mag. PlayStation is actually one of the safest places to play Call of the Wild. There really isn't that many modded maps, because it's really tough to mod a console game. Compared to like PC where you run into them all the time. So honestly, I don't know because I've never had to experience that. Dang, Raid. See, your internet's not that strong. It took mine. I think the update for me took about 30 minutes, if I ain't mistaken. I started updating it when I woke up this morning, and I woke up at about, I'd want to say about 11. 10:45, 11 o'clock, and I went and immediately turned it on and let it start updating, and about 10, 15 minutes after 11 or so is whenever it was done, so it didn't take too long for me. Dude, these elk are so pretty. Honestly, I haven't shot some of these just because I enjoy looking at them. Like, I don't know if you guys feel that way or not sometimes. But it's like, sometimes I see animals that are not like giant sizes, and it's like, I actually enjoy just watching them run along through the woods. Rather than trying to shoot at them. Plus, they're not giving me the best shot in the world either, but at the same time, it's like sometimes I just enjoy watching the animals on the game. So it's really peaceful and satisfying sometimes to watch them just do their thing. Yeah, it really does, Raid. And again, guys, I am going for every single great one that's on this map. As long as all the grinds are easy-ish and able for me to be able to do it, we are going to go for everything, guys. That does include the one great one I have not gone for that a lot of you wanted to see me go for, which is the black bear. As long as the black bear is easy to grind for on this map, we will be trying to target it at some point. It will probably be one of the last ones I go for. I'm thinking that the way I'm going to do this, guys, I think that with my grinds, that mule deer is going to come first. And then I think I'm going to go after the moose. And then after the moose great one, I think I'm going to do the whitetail. And maybe. I don't know if I'll do whitetail or not from where I've already done them in the past, but I do want to complete my huddle whitetail, so I probably will do that. And then after that, we'll do black bear. And then we'll finish things off with the pheasant. I believe that's what my plan is, guys. I'd like to get all the big game first and then do the little game at the end. Unless you guys just don't want to see me do pheasants. If you guys want me to skip on the pheasants, I will. I might do a poll. That might be what I do, is I might do a poll, guys. Mag, why are you trying to find a modded server? Don't you want to play on a server that's legit? I mean, and I don't mean any judgment with that. I'm just asking. I mean, I really don't want to play on modded servers because then you're gifted trophies and stuff, and and it's kind of just not. I mean, if you enjoy that kind of stuff, go for it. But it's like I don't really support that because it means you didn't work for anything. You're pretty much just handed stuff through a cheat. But I mean, it's up to you though. I just don't know why you're looking for a modded server. I don't know if you're trying to get people in trouble and trying to report them or what's going on, but just curious. Oh, okay, so you're looking for people to report. Gotcha. Oh, man. It's a pintail. Let's see. I don't see anything too special in that group or unique. Plus, I don't got a shotgun on me, so I couldn't really shoot at them. Guys, I'm sorry that not much is getting shot. Like I said, that will change here momentarily. I just wanted to get all the outposts that were near each other, and then after this, I'm going to move down to the river. And then I'm sure once we get to the river, guys, we're going to start shooting a bunch of stuff. Because that's kind of my plan for the day, is I just want to run down the river and find everything. For those of you who have been on the map already, I saw that mule deer got a repopulation set. Are they still 16 to 18? Or not, or excuse me, are they still the 14 to 18, their drink time? Or did they change their drink times now? Has anybody been on the new maps or anywhere and noticed if their times have changed? Oh yeah, VR. The ARs are like the best guns in the game, in my opinion. Of course, in my opinion, if you get the 300 bolt action or the 308 bolt action, they're identical. The only difference is that, of course, they're bolts, but they're the same gun, in my opinion. I just think that the ARs are a little bit more accurate, and that's about the only difference. The bolt actions hit harder, but they have a little bit more of a drop. We're nearly there, guys. Guys, I have looked and there's only been a couple of likes hit on the video. If you guys are having a good time, make sure you support the channel and the algorithm by hitting the like button for me. It helps other people find the streams and my content. I'd really appreciate more likes being hit today, guys. But again, I understand it puts it into a playlist and some people don't want that list being made. So I totally understand. But I would appreciate the support, guys. Don't need that marker no more. Guys, I believe this is going to be the last outpost I'm going to get for now. I'm really wanting to get to some major hunting. So I'm going to move down to the river here in just a minute. What's up, Luke? How do I like the new map? Dude, I love it. I love the new map. I'm always a sucker for snow maps or like extreme weather maps in general. In the old computer days, with like the dinosaur computers, I loved maps where it was like always storming or raining, or maps where it was always like really heavy snow. So yeah, I've always enjoyed like weather maps as I call them. But the map is amazing, dude. I mean, just look at this. I mean, hit me at this outpost. I mean, just look. I mean, the map is just gorgeous. I love it. It is so much better than Medved too. Like I've always loved Medved, but it's always felt like it's been like right up in your face if you're in the woods, and it feels really claustrophobic that way, in my opinion. Everything else though about this map, dude, is just absolutely jaw dropping. I love everything. I also love all the new quality of life changes. I like how how you switch maps now. I like how now you can just immediately access the DLC shop from the main menu instead of having to go to the PlayStation Store. I mean, they've done some really, really cool stuff with this update. Oh, nice, Reed. Congratulations, man. Roko, what's going on? Roko, if you're new to the channel, make yourself at home and chat. Talk about whatever you want to. Just make sure that it's family friendly. If you have any questions for me regarding Call of the Wild, I do have over 3,200 hours in the game, and one of every great one except the whitetail, which I have 2 of. And there's also some very educated people in chat. Yeah, make yourself at home. Nothing too special over there, just a little bitty mule deer. I ain't gonna fool with him. He's not worth it. Abba has a guide for mule deer. I'm going to discover them on my own, but I really appreciate it. I don't usually use guides. I usually like just discovering the zones by myself and then like doing everything from scratch on my own. Guides are definitely handy though if I'm having trouble locating something. But I'll keep that in mind if I ever need them. Let me take this marker away. Where did I hit that elk? There we go. Okay, where did he go? He ran this way, didn't he? Let's go, Duke. You get your time to shine today, buddy. Sorry your paws are so cold. I'm sure they're cold. Luke, is the map worth it? Heck yes. The map is an amazing map. There's lots of long-range shooting opportunities. The map has a good balance between, like, medium thickness, like you see here. Like, the trees have, like, shooting lanes. That's what I love about this map, is even when you're in the woods, there's like, except for it's like little areas like this. But most of the time, you have, like, little gaps in the trees, which makes it to where it's easy to shoot animals through the trees. Also, the rivers are very wide open, so if you're wanting to do, like, grinding and stuff, it seems like it's just a mecca for grinding, because almost every waterway just has no obstructions. So, yes, the map is definitely worth it. Yeah, the new mule deers are gorgeous, if you're talking about the new models. And I think the great ones are good, too. Speaking of great ones, Luke did ask me what my opinion of them are. I did put a post out on my channel the other day, Luke, describing what I thought about them. But I don't care to go over it again. So, the way I look at the great ones... the new ones, that is, guys. I love all of them, except 2. And these 2, one of them is for its fur. Apparently the bear does not agree with me. Apparently the bear thinks they're all amazing. Hang on one second, guys. Let me see if I can find this thing. I do shoot bears for opportunistic reasons, but that's about it. But anyways, getting back to what I was talking about, guys. The cinnamon and the antlers that was with the cinnamon, wasn't too impressed with. If you guys looked at the way that was, I don't like having bulbs on the ends of the antlers. I prefer actual pointed antlers. But I understand where they were going with. They were trying to make it where the animal was growing its antlers and still had like full velvet. So I understand it, and therefore it's okay. I wouldn't mind taxing that one or anything. I think it'd be a great one to get. It's just not really one of my favorites. And as far as the cinnamon's fur coat is concerned, guys, I think it would be gorgeous if they just removed the stripes. The stripes make it look more like a tiger than a deer. And because of that, I just think that it would just be better if they just removed the stripes from that animal. But I think the caramel look to the fur, the fact that it's kind of like an orangish brown, I think that alone with like the white underbelly and stuff would look gorgeous on a mule deer. I just think they should just remove the stripes. And the only other one I have complaints about, guys, is the antlers that were on the Dusky. Those antlers remind me of zombies in The Last of Us. It looks like he has them. He looks like he has the parasites growing out of his head. Like, I understand where they were going with, but those antlers are so short and they don't have much to them. And even though they're unique, but the issue is that it looks like a hunter classic animal that most people would kill just for the uniqueness of it, but they don't tax it. Like, if any of you guys watch Flinter's channel, the Dusky's antlers remind me of one of those antlers where Flinter has got before, where it's a really teeny tiny non-typical, and he kills it because it's a non-tip, and then looks at it, but just keeps on going. Like, he doesn't tax it, because it's not really worth the tax. So, because of those, just those two are the only ones I have problems with, guys. Every other great one, mule deer, I think is incredible, and I would love to have them. But to be honest, if I got the one with the Dusky's antlers, I'd feel like I got kicked in the nuts. I mean, I don't mean to be so harsh on it. I know where they were going. I know it's unique. But whenever I get a great one, I want size. I want thickness. I want points. I want length. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just want it to be a monster. And to get like a tiny great one on a deer species, even if it's unique, it just kind of doesn't sit right with me. I kind of wish that rack would have been like a much taller. It would have had some wrap around to it. Actually make it a real like actual antlers on both sides, and just made it like really twisty and drop tiny, and I think that would have been awesome. But yeah, guys, that's the only two I had any complaints about. Everything else I think is incredible. You don't have enough money for it on your Xbox account? That's rough. It's only $10 though, so I mean maybe you'll be able to afford it soon if you're wanting it. You might do a moose grind after you're done with Medved. I don't like one of the racks, but the others are really good. Yeah. Yeah, like, I just don't like the bulb look on the tips of the antlers of the cinnamon model that it showed off. And also, I wish they'd get rid of the stripes on the fur. But, I mean, and then also the Dusky's antlers were kind of weird. To me, it just looks like that they have the zombie infection coming out of the deer's head. But, other than that, though, I think that everything else they knocked out of the park. And I'm ready. I am going to be ready to get these great ones. But I'm probably going to go after the moose after the mule deer. I'm thinking I'm going to go mule deer, moose, maybe whitetail, black bear, and then pheasant. Because I would like to get one of every great one off this map. Guys, I believe I'm going to try to set it to mule deer drink time. Because I'm just like I did with Mississippi, guys, I'm going to go down the river. And I'm only going to shoot bucks that are big. So only the big deer. Or the biggest one out of every group, rather. But I think that I'm going to try to see if I can find some of the new muleys. Because I'm wanting to hunt them. Yes, it is. I'm a VR, unfortunately. That's why I suggested doing Teawara, Emerald Coast. Or, let me see. What's another map that gives you a lot of money? If you like bird hunting, Revontuli, South Sweeson Park, because all of those have animals on them that are all $1,000 a pop. But yeah, 50 bullets I think is $920. So you've got to be making sure your shots count, and you've got to be on top of it. But like I said, it's easy once you've got the flow of the game and you're making your shots count and stuff. Then it really doesn't. It seems like pocket change after a while. My best advice to give to people if they're wanting to use the expensive weapons is bulk buy your ammunition. First, buy about 50 to 100 rounds, and then just try your best to make every shot count. As long as you do, you'll make the money up in like 10 kills. You'll make the money right back up, and then you'll still have like 90 shots left. So you still have 90 different kills there where you don't even have to spend any money on ammunition. That will allow you to just save money and save money and save money, because you can then just use it on equipment and things that you need. And then once you get that back down to like 20 to 30 bullets, do it again. Buy back up to 100. Eventually, you're going to end up being in a situation where you've already got the binoculars, you've already got your scopes, and all the equipment you need. And then all you're going to be spending money on from then on is bullets. And at that point, I would then do like the YouTubers do and everything, which is try to get to 500. Well, that was easy. And then once you're able to get to 500 bullets, and then by that time you should have enough experience to make sure that all your shots are counting. So once you're able to get to 500 bullets, you then want to try to save up to where you can get to 1,000. Once you get 1,000 bullets saved up, at that point you got 1,000 shots. And if you have no equipment or weapons that you're wanting to buy, you're just gonna keep saving and saving, and that's how you end up making millions. Animal? Black bear is easy on Silver Ridge Peaks. Unfortunately, the only reason I'm willing to give black bear a try is because of the snow. I want to see a black bear, a great one black bear with snow on its back. That is the main reason why I'm wanting to do a bear grinds on this map. Bear grinds are kind of difficult as far as the numbers that it usually takes for you to get a great one. And that's usually the reason, and that's usually the reason why I did not do great one grinds for black bear originally. But like I said, it probably will be about the third great one grind I do if I decide to do it. And again, the black bear and the pheasant is still up in the air, guys. I will put a poll up whenever it comes time to hunt for them. And I'll let you guys decide if you want to see me do those grinds or if you want me to go back to doing the other grinds. Hey, we got our first ringneck pheasant. Where are we? We're up here? There they are. Let's see, it's 19, 20, so the other one is what I want to go with. I might be able to get them both here, actually. Yeah, we got them both. Let's go. And he's going to fall right here. Maybe. Where did he go? Oh, he's laying right here. Okay, I couldn't see him in the snow. Pretty little pheasants. Yes, VR, it is good for money, but you would have to target certain animals if you're wanting to make thousands. So you'd want to target, like, bears, the moose, the elk, and I think bigger caribou in order to make the thousands on this map, if I'm not mistaken, and then also pheasants and bird species. I haven't killed a beaver, nor have I paid attention to when people have killed them, so I don't know how much beavers can give. But they're like to be over 10 beavers in one spot, so... You just found an albino whitetail? Was it a male or a female? That's awesome, though. I still have yet to find any kind of trophy just yet. What's diamond for Rocky Mountain elk? I do not know. Like I said, I've been mostly focusing on great ones lately, so I couldn't tell you what diamonds for most of the other species are. If it's a great one species, I could probably tell you if I went after it, but other than that, I really don't know. Oh, nice, Reed. Nice. What level was it? Luke says mule deer is not on the river. That's surprising. Like, nowhere on this river there's any mule deer or anywhere up through here? Hello. Rude. Luke, you sure about that? Because there's just too much water there for me to believe there isn't any mule deer on the river at all. Oh, it's level 2? Well, that's better than level 1, as long as they don't have a basket rack. If it's got a basket rack, that's still good for the rare, but... I hear it. I just don't see it. That's alright. Oh, it was birds. I thought it was the bear. Well, that's actually kind of sad, Luke. If that's really the case. That's kind of sad, because I was kind of looking forward to grinding on the river. Well. I guess we'll still run the river anyways, but... Yeah, if we realize that there, as a matter of fact, is not any that there isn't any on the river, then yeah, guys, we'll probably end up having to go search the ponds later. But that's fine. That's what it's all about. Having to learn where everything is. Oh, hello there, dude. Some of these level 3s look so big. I don't think I'm too interested in shooting that elk, though. At least not right now. You only had like 25 to 30 zones? Oh my gosh. It is going to be a haven for grinding those great ones then. Because if there's only like that, if there's that few zones, dude, wow. I mean, that's kind of what I thought, though. I kind of thought this was going to be a map that was going to be a haven for grinding. Get these weeds out of my face! So, I'm guessing that everything else can be found on the river, though, or am I wrong? That's really interesting. I thought for sure that, like, everything would be on the river. Like, a little bit of everything. Mountain lion drink time is at night time. I don't know what time it is. I know it's after dark, though. If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty positive. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty positive that they drink at night. Ooh, pronghorn. I am interested in me a pronghorn. If I could see him. Ooh, and it's level 4, too. No, no, he turned! No, he turned! No! Why, pronghorn? Why? Why'd you have to turn, buddy? That ain't gonna kill him. Oh, that's gutting. But I guess what can you do? Oh, that's a big boy. That's a big boy. Ah. Guys, forgive my shooting. Like I said, it's gonna be a minute. I haven't played since the last live stream, so I'm gonna be a little bit rusty with my aim. You think there's a lot of bouncers from mule deer? That's gonna be kind of rough then, but I'm willing to put up with it though. And if I can get a great one off this snowy environment, it would be worth it. Yeah, Luke, it looks like it's definitely a banger, man. I mean, it's definitely one of the best maps they've ever made, if not the best map they've ever made, honestly. I don't know if there's anywhere to cross here. That's a heart shot. Well, I don't mind hunting moose, though. As you guys know, I do love me some moose. Anything special back there with you guys? No, doesn't look like it. I mean, if I could find out where he went. If I can see any kind of movement through the woods or anything. I know there's a big bull here somewhere. We just spooked him up a minute ago. Only problem is I'm not entirely sure where he is. Okay, there's that one. I believe that is one that was with him, but it's not the one that we're after, unfortunately. We may have to come back for this bull, guys. See, it was a diamond potential level 4, but I don't exactly know where he would be. Okay. I'm sorry I'm wasting time, guys. I'm just trying to check these woods and just glass a little bit, see if that other bull's here. So far, I'm just seeing the little guy. Yeah, I think the big guy's gone, guys. We're gonna keep on moving. Let's go, Jack. Game is loading in, buddy. Hopefully you find some good trophies in Alberta today, buddy. If that's where you're headed. I hope you get something good, man. No, VR. Any DLC weapon that you get, you'll get the weapon for free, but you have to buy the ammo with in-game money. But the weapon you don't gotta buy for. You get any weapon or honestly anything that you get with DLC will be free. But any extras that you buy you'll have to buy out of the store. Oh, piebald! Guys, we got a piebald! Piebald level 3 moose, let's go! Finally got a trophy to show up. We got a piebald! Alrighty, let's see. We got us a rare. That should do the trick. Was that a bear and a moose that just called together? Ah. Golly, my feet gotta be ice right now. Guys, I'm not shooting anything right now because I'm just simply trying to get around to our piebald. So my first rare off the new map is indeed a moose. And it's going to be a piebald level 3. I don't think I'm going to tax him because I've already got this same rack and piebald before. But I'm happy I finally got something to show up that was more than just something normal. VR, I think that the DLCs, sometimes they're on sale for like $2 or $3. Other times they're $5 if they're full priced. So you're looking at about 15. About 12 to 15, give or take. Okay, so the moose should be right in here somewhere. I think my dog is going to be stuck in the water. No, he seems to be coming along pretty okay. Just hope my moose didn't float. If it's floated all the way back down the river. Okay, good. But I don't see his blood anywhere. Moosey! Where were you standing, Moosey? Come on, Duke. Need your help, buddy. Any minute now, he'll be done swimming. Nice, Luke. Nice, man. There we go, guys. Our very first rare on the new map. A tiny level 3 moose, piebald. I am very, very happy with that. I will happily take that. We ain't going to tax him, guys. Like I said, he's a little bit too small for me to want to tax, but I still love getting rares. Alright. Let's head on back down to the river. I think moose drink time is just about up. Beaver! Guys, we got beavers. First beavers I've seen. I don't have any ARs, guys. So I can't blast them away at the moment, but I am going to check these out a little bit. Beavers, beavers, beavers. And guys, am I wrong in thinking this? It's the females that make diamond, is that correct? At least what I've seen. I think the females are the ones that get biggest, right? Anybody who's hunted for them yet? Let me see. Guys, on my end, it looks like that my stream may have froze up a little bit. Hang on one second. Are you guys still with me right now? Or is it acting up for you guys? Because for a minute there, it was just... I think it's sorted itself out, but I think I may have had a hiccup in my internet connection there for a minute. Are you guys still with me? You guys are good? Okay, we'll continue then. Like I said, for a minute there on my side, it showed that everything froze up, so... I don't know what happened. I'll tell you what, we're going to go ahead, guys. It's getting kind of late. I'm going to go onto a house that I've already discovered. And then we'll make our way back down to the river again. Okay, Roko, I appreciate you. This is so unique. I love these little outposts like this. It's just so cozy. I mean, can you guys imagine actually being here in real life and looking up at the northern stars at night, right while you sleep? I mean, this is just gorgeous. It's beautiful. It's such a nice little vacation getaway. I think that black would look the best on this one for the four-wheelers. I like red mostly, but... So, mule deer are apparently not on the river. Are mule deer down low, guys? For anybody who's seen the stuff, are they down low or up towards the top of the map or both? I don't know where this lets out, guys. I don't know how to get out of here. There we go. Just the left side of the map? It's like bottom left or top left? Or both? I'm actually on a pond. Does this thing even show up on the map? Interesting. I don't know if anything drinks here, but this is very interesting. All the left side. Alrighty, so I'm guessing like these ponds and like down then is my guess. Like all this and over. If I'm correct, let me know that I'm correct. But if I'm wrong, tell me I can go over to the right a little bit more. But I'm guessing that what you're meaning by the left side is like everything like down through here and over is my guess. I do want to hunt some muleys, guys, so... Top and bottom? Alright. Well, I haven't been to the top of the map yet, so let's actually go up there. Dude, the wolves look so good. Alright, Luke, well that's fine. We'll probably just do some, just bounce around some ponds then. Since you said that they're not really on the river, I think that I'm going to stop doing the river hunt for now then. Because I would like to find my mule deer zones. So I think what I'm going to do is I am going to go down here and check out this outpost. That's why I came here, was because I didn't want to spook anything. Well, I don't know if I'll spook anything or not. Let's go over here anyways. I have noticed that they made it to where whenever you click on something, it just immediately puts it as fast travel, and I'm used for it to be on place and waypoint, and I keep wanting to scroll down to get the fast travel, and it's already there. Well, it ain't mule deer. But they got some, bighorn. Not anything that I'm too interested in shooting, unfortunately, over there. So I think I'm going to pass on it. So yeah, let's head towards the top, guys. Let's go check on these ponds. Whichever weapon packs have the 300 AR and the 308 AR is what I would go with on my VR. Those are the best weapons in the game, in my opinion, still, if you're grinding or free roaming. You'll be able to look it up by just simply clicking on the weapon pack, and then going down to the weapon pack's description, and it should say down there what weapons are in the pack. But the two that you want to get, in my personal opinion, are the 308 AR weapon pack and then the 300 AR. And then if you want to ever get some extra weapons, one of the newest ones that has the 375 in it, that's the best one for 7 through 9 in my opinion. But it is bolt action, so if you're wanting to be able to grind, I would go with the 300 over top of it. I don't know what you mean by sell it. I'm not entirely sure what you're meaning by, I don't know if you sell it. I forgot to hold my breath. Oh well. That's okay, just a female anyways. Yes, but don't just buy it because we tell you the name. You want to go to the description and actually read the description VR. Like, you want to make sure that what we're telling you is the correct pack. You don't want to just buy it because we say it's the right name. I believe it is the high caliber weapon pack, but you need to make sure that it has the 300 AR in it. So, you'll need to go to the description under the add-on and make sure that it shows 300 AR. And then also the same thing with the 308. I don't remember which pack the 308 AR is in, but those are the two best weapons in the game, in my opinion. Because they allow you to do grinding, and they're also really good for free roam. It's the assault rifle. So, I think it says like Zarza. Like, I think it's spelled like Z-A-R-Z-A or something like that. And that's like the 300. I mean, the 308 is called like the Zarza something, I'm pretty sure. And then the 308 is like A-R-Z-N-A or something like that. I can't remember exactly how they're spelled, but I believe they do have AR in the name, if I ain't mistaken. Okay, so Rocco says the modern weapon pack is the one that has the 308 AR in it, and then the high caliber weapon pack, I believe, has the 300. But you want to double check it. I don't know what's going to be up here, if anything, so I'm just going to take my time. Yes, VR, that is the 300 AR. Yep, that's the correct gun. That one goes from classes 7 through 9. So that's like elk, moose, lions, you know, all the really big animals. That's the one you want to use it for. And then the modern weapons pack, I believe, has the 308. And that one's for like the medium game animals. Ooh, hello there. Yeah, I hear you. Don't spook, though. 210. So that is the biggest boy. So no mule deer. Hang on a second, guys. I got a little bit of a peeve here. I just want to check something. Hey, they did fix it. Yay! I thought I saw that in the patch notes. They did indeed fix it to where you can now see the bullet being loaded into the gun again. I'm sure that the 308 from my mag also doesn't clip through the gun anymore either. My very first bighorn on the map, I'll take it. Dude, these bighorn reworks are amazing, dude. They look so good. I love it. I was really hoping doll sheep would come to the map, but apparently they didn't. Yeah, they really do look. They really do, Luke. Honestly, they all do. I mean, I love the faces, the facial animations that they gave the wolves now. So when it's actually like snarling now, and the snarl actually looks good. I mean, like, I just love the fur reworks they're giving everything. So, and the mule deer, I mean, just everything they did, man, is just amazing. And they got the caribou's nose correct now, instead of it being like a big bulbous nose. That it's actually like now the way it's supposed to look. I mean, it looks so good. Everything they've reworked is amazing. Whoop. I heard a muley. I don't know where he's at, or she. But it sounds like there is mule deer in this zone. No, don't flee. I don't know what you are. That's okay, we'll still find the zone, apparently. May just have to approach this pond another direction, because this is just too thick to come out this way. And hopefully that ain't the only mule deer zone that's on this pond. But if it is, it is. Random bighorn. I mean, I did hear one blow at me. Just not entirely sure. Nope, not the bow. There we go. We got that Dusky. Took all 10 rounds, but we got him. That sound like Bigfoot, Rocco. I wouldn't know. I've never heard Bigfoot, but oh man, I will tell you though that the way I look at the new noises they gave the bears, I really think that the mating call sounds more, or the warning call rather, sounds more like an attack than anything. I really think that they should just put that roar to whenever one decides to attack you or something. I have not been able to find a single mule deer just yet. Shoot. I mean, I found some. What do you mean harvest found? Where is it? Oh, it's down below, dude. Okay. There we go. Diamond is 150. So not too bad. I love those little dusky grouse. Yeah, they really did do an amazing job on this update, Luke. That's it's one of their best updates, if not the best update that they probably ever brought to the game. I mean, it's so good. I'm gonna leave that alone. I would go with the 308 AR over top of the 300 just because it covers a lot more animals that are on the map, and then you can still shoot moose with it and like class 8 animals. So I would actually go with the 308 myself. I'm VR, but yes, I definitely think that the new map is worth the money. But like I said though, I would go with the 308 over top of the 300 because the 300 can only take out class 7 through 9 and get full score for it. So I would actually go with the 308. I don't think there is a class 9 animal on the map, if I'm not mistaken. What's up, Bella? Welcome to the stream. It is out today. Yes, it did launch today. This is Askiy Ridge in Alberta. It is brand new to the game, and it is out today. Also, if you're wanting to stick around for the live stream today, I will be just doing some open world free roaming and trying to see if I have any trophies. Make yourself at home and chat. Talk about whatever you want to. Just make sure that it's family friendly. And if you have any questions for me, I have over 3,200 hours in the game, and one of every great one except the whitetail, which I have 2 of. But yeah, make yourself at home. Also like and subscribe if you enjoyed the stream today. I appreciate any support I can get. Not really after females. It is, Bella. That's how I got it. It's open to the public. So if you have the Hunter Call of the Wild, you just want to scroll over to it on your home screen, and then scroll down a couple of scrolls, and it should be on the right-hand side of your screen there, because it's the newest add-on to the game. So you should be able to just hover over top of the Hunter Call of the Wild on your main menu, and then scroll down and see it. If your game also if your game has not updated yet, if it's still updating, it will not be on there until after the update is complete. So you have to make sure that the Hunter Call of the Wild has also been updated. But it is on the store. Yeah, I'm hoping to discover my entire map throughout the week this week, and then I'm doing 6 hours today, and then I'm going to spend the rest of the week doing some videos and trying to discover the rest of my map. And and then by Friday, I would like to start grinding for the mule deer, if I can. Speaking of which, I've been just doing nothing but spooking mule deer all day. I've not been able to get a single one shot, for the love of me. Let's see. I mean, that one's kind of smallish. Guys, mule deer drink time is still 1400, isn't it? Because I've been seeing a lot of them where they're not near the water. Yes, Bella, I am exclusive to the PS5. I played 1,500 hours on the PS4, and then I'm a little bit over 2,000 now on the PS5. So I guess I'm right at the verge of 4,000 hours on the game. About 3,500, give or take, is about how much I've got in the game. 35 to 38. If you have Yukon Roku, that's funny. Roku, if you have Yukon, that one is like the next best thing if you're wanting to get like a vibe of this map. If you don't have the ones that I would recommend. But yeah, the Alaska, Thunder Baton, and then obviously Medved being the number 1 I would recommend because it's like always snowy on that map. Dude, why are these mule deer not in their drink zones? 15 to 18? Well, I mean, it's 15:52 and they're up here in the woods. That's the weird thing. is that they're still not really in their zones. There's animals everywhere, and I just can't see any of them. The wind is also not in my favor right now, which ain't helping anything. Oh, there he is. That's a pretty bull. I mean, that felt good. But somehow I missed the vitals. Well, I'll be. Military change to 15 to 18? Okay. It is free for multiplayer, Bella. Any of you guys can play any map if you go to multiplayer. If you can find somebody who has their map open to the public, you can hunt that way. Do I like the Wolfhead Lake in Yukon? So the majority of I don't know exactly where that is. I don't really pay attention to the names when I'm hunting. But I will say that my favorite areas to hunt on Yukon is at the top of the map where all those waterways are like all bunched up together there on the top, like rightish hand side of the map. I love hunting the river all the way across in the bottom part of the map and all the way across the map. And then on the right hand side of the map where the railroad track goes over top of the over top of the river there, those are all my favorite places on Yukon. Yeah, I hear you up there. I just can't see you up there. I'm just gonna keep going, guys. I want to make sure I can cover some ground today during the stream. I don't want to get tied up in my hunting a single animal too long. Yeah, that's what I do, Luke. I always set it to about an hour to an hour and a half after the zones start. But I thought it still started at 1400, so that's the reason why it's a little bit inconsistent, because it's just now 16. So they should be moving to their zones pretty soon. Gosh, there's animals everywhere in these woods, man. I really want to check my elk zones, but oh, there's a little guy. Nothing too impressive there. Yeah, it is $11.99, but they have it on sale for like $1 off, so it's like 10. I'd saved up some of my PlayStation rewards, and I was able to get mine for 5. But that's just because I had stuff saved up on the PlayStation app. Oh, yes, that is a very good lake for wolves, especially, and also for moose. I'm sorry, I forgot that was the nickname for it, Rocco. Like I said, it's been a long time since well, not a long time since I've hunted Yukon. We've done some streams here lately where I hunted on it, but it's like actually hunted a big time hunt it. It's been a while. I've just kind of been hopping on there to kind of just see what's around the past couple of streams, and that's about it. I haven't hardcore hunted it in a long time. Like I said, I'm mostly a grinder, so most of my time has been spent grinding for great ones. I do love this though. Like, this is also another style I love playing, is just walking around and seeing what you can find. It's just a little bit slower. The action isn't as fast. But it's all part of it. Rocco, I'm just now seeing your earlier text. Does a snow deform? It does. From what I've seen, as you can see on PlayStation, I think that it's a little bit more, like, I've laid down in the snow and stuff. I don't know if you guys have watched Flincher and Scarecrow. But yes, it does do the same thing on PlayStation, but it's like slightly not as pronounced, if that makes sense. Like, I have noticed that on PC, it's hard to explain. It's like very obvious that the snow is moving and stuff. But I think on consoles, I think that it's a little bit it's a little bit less pronounced, but in that way, it kind of makes it feel more realistic, in my opinion. The fact that it's a little bit harder to see it doing it, but yes, it is a default on the new consoles. The only consoles that don't get it are PS4. That's a decent looking buck, even though he's running. But the only ones that don't get it is PS4 and Xbox One. All the new consoles will have it on as default, and then PCs can toggle it. I haven't got to shoot a mule deer this whole time. Smoked. I'll go over here and grab their zone real quick. Nope, that's bighorn. Where's the mule deer zone? Okay. I know for a fact there was a zone here because there was several mule deers. Is there not a mule deer zone? Well, might have to do a little bit of running here. Interesting. Don't know why I can't find their zones. There we go. First mule deer finally killed. Man, those models look so much better, dude. Those models are just epic. Everything they've done is great. There's your invisible treat. I figured they'd fix the invisible treat bug, but I guess not. Dogs didn't get too much attention this one, unfortunately. I think what I'm going to do, guys, well, maybe not. I was thinking about getting a tent, but I only need tents every so often. And I don't think I really need them until I'm starting to work on my grind, so I'll probably hold off on putting tents out. Such a tiny little goat. After a while, guys, I just start blasting. Eventually I get to the point to where it's like I just want to start shooting something. Let's see. So I can go around or I can go over. I think it'd be easier if I just went around. Golly, this map is just so pretty. Oh, I thought that rock was something over there. Sure, I can climb up this. Yeah, I know, but I can't do nothing about it. Just trying to make it up here. There we go. I really don't have an answer for that. They may have. They may have reworked from wolves in general because the gray wolf I know was the one that needed the most attention because that's the one that's the most famous on the game. So I know that they reworked the gray wolves. But as far as the Iberians and stuff, you would just have to go and check. If you're looking at them right now and they haven't been redone, then I really don't know. It's just the animals they chose to rework. I know they reworked both the normal caribous, as I called them, and then these woodland caribou. So, I know that the caribou species in general got reworked. Guys, if you ever see me opening up my weapon wheel, it's because I'm kind of OCD about reloading my weapons. So, if you ever just see me kind of open the weapon wheel like this and then go back off of it, it's just me checking my weapons and make sure that that all my guns are topped up. I'm weird that way. Oh, okay, Rocco. Yeah, I don't know exactly why then. Like I said, they just have their certain animals they choose and whatever, and it's usually based on popularity. So the ones that people wanted to be reworked the most is the ones they usually go with. I'm hoping that when it comes time for an elk great one to come to the game, I'm really hoping they get a rework too. Elk look really good on the game, but I think their bodies need to be a lot bigger and their faces are a little bit bulky. I think their faces need to be skinnied up just a little bit. Over there is our outpost. Our pond should just be up and over this mountain here. There we go. We finally got a group that we didn't spook. I don't see anything in there that's special. It is a big group, though. We'll just smoke the best one out of the group. Feels good to finally have snuck up on some of these mule deer and not spooked them. I haven't seen anything too special just yet, guys. As far as the deer species on the map. Excluding the one piebald that we got earlier today. Beautiful muley. So that's the only zone on this pond. Rocco, it actually does not affect anything. Whenever you leave your grinds and then you come back to them, it just leaves it the way you left them. So it just so you don't have to the game doesn't have like a timer or anything where it's like the more time you spend, the higher chance of anything. It's literally just all about random generation. So It just leaves your map untouched, and then whenever you come back to it, it just picks up where you left off. I don't think that the amount of time you spend grinding affects your chances of getting great ones or anything. Oh, that's a good one. There we go. That's a better mule deer. You been playing on the new map and you love it, Zero? Yeah, I did too, man. It's an amazing map, dude. It is an incredible, incredible map. Well deserved well deserved the money, in my opinion. It's definitely amongst the best maps they've ever made. Let's see, where did that guy go? Yeah, we got one piebald off the map too, Zero. Earlier in the stream, we were scouting the river during moose drink time, and we found a level 3 moose that was a piebald. That's been about the only trophy I found so far. That's a pretty gold. 312 is diamond. Got to keep that in mind. You got jumped by a bunch of wolves. I haven't encountered any wolves just yet, but I'm sure it's just a matter of time. I think the only species that I've seen so far is elk, moose, and mule deer and bighorn, and then of course the dusky grouse. I think that's been the only animal encounters we've had so far. You gonna land? Nope, you're just gonna sock me out. Oh well. What can you do? Oh, this is that zone. I was wondering where the zone from the trailer was. Looks like this one right here. Oh, that's rough, Zero. Yeah, I haven't had any diamonds yet or anything. But I'm sure it's just a matter of time. Let me go ahead and refresh my stream, guys. I haven't done it yet. Also, guys, want to let you all know too that we are trying to hit 400. We are now only 19 away, guys. I just now checked my subscriptions, guys. We are only 19 away from 400 subs. So if you guys have any friends or anything that thinks they might like my streams and my content, please refer them to my channel. As soon as we hit 500, we're going to be adding some moderators to the channel, and as soon as we hit 500 with over 3,000 watch hours on the channel, guys, we will be doing super chats, memberships, and stuff like that as well. So I really appreciate any of your all's support. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe and like the video. Liking the video helps the algorithm by allowing other people to find my channel. That is a nice bull. No, I was trying for the neck shot. I was trying for the low neck shot. I don't think that's going to kill him. It might. At least he wasn't a diamond. Thank you, Zero. I appreciate it. I figured you already had subscribed from the last stream. But I appreciate you letting me know either way. I think that the reason we're not getting as many people is because Scarecrow and Flinter and all them are all streaming today too for long periods of time. which is totally understandable. But everybody who's here for my stream, thank you guys so much. It means the world to me that you guys want to be here. Wait a minute. Well, my bull is right here. Well, I'll be. He died right here. Well, that's handy. Oh, I just barely didn't get the neck. You guys can see where I was going for. Oh, that is so close. Oh, I had it lined up correctly. I just didn't get it high enough. Oh man. What can you do, I guess? And these mule deer got spooked from the shot, I'm pretty sure. I mean, I can't help it. If I see an elk, I have to shoot it. As some of you guys know on the channel, the elk is my favorite animal in North America, so any kind of type of big elk species like that, it's so hard for me to not shoot at it, especially if it's a big one. Let's see, where's your all zone at? Okay, there was mule deer here. Guys, I don't know if this is a bug or not, but this makes like the third pond where there's been mule deer, but there's no zone. Or at least, if there is a zone, it's not letting me find it. If you guys have encountered this, let me know in the chat below, but I'm pretty sure there might be a bug here, because some of these ponds are not showing up zones for some reason, whenever there's clearly animals standing on them. So I don't know what's going on here. Oh, I appreciate it, Zero. Yeah, I'm glad that you enjoy being here from where the chat is more chill. Yeah, I try my best to make sure that everybody in the channel are really nice folks. I want everybody to feel at home and feel like family here. So I really appreciate it. Plus, I try my best to be more interactive with chat than the average YouTuber. I try my best to just stay on top of chat as much as I can. Because that's honestly one of the things I love about what I do, is just getting to talk to you guys. Yeah, you did it with the elk on your map. Yeah, the Manitobas, man. I mean, to me, they look like a big level 7 red deer, but with the elk body. That's what they kind of remind me of. Is the really big, thick, like smaller on the level 7s that are kind of on the small side, or the big level 6s. That's what their antlers remind me of. Is they remind me of like the typical red deers. I don't know where the trail is. Dude, it'd be so funny if you like incorporated like real things where like if you get off the trail, then you'll end up sinking your four-wheeler in the snow. Like that'd be funny if the map could actually troll you, where you could just be driving along and then just barely get off the trail, and the next thing you know, you're stuck. That would be so funny and annoying, but it really is, man. It really is tough to find, but honestly, I kind of like that about it, because this is how it'd be in real life. If it was snowing all the time in an area like this, I mean, you couldn't find everything readily. I mean, this doesn't even look like a trail, but yeah, it's the trail. Whoa. Oh, well, that's cool. I haven't got off the four-wheelers yet to take a look at them, but I have. That's pretty neat. To go along with that, though, like I said earlier, it would be kind of funny, though, if they made it to where if you went off the trail, you'd sink into the snow and get stuck. That'd be kind of funny. They could even incorporate, like, a little mini-game in there, where it's like a little a QTE, where you'd have to, like, mash X a few times to get it to unstuck. Just to dig it out of the snow. That'd be funny. We're going to go down to this outpost, guys, and then what I think I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go down to the bottom of the map. We've searched the top of the map quite a bit. We kind of searched some of the river, but we haven't touched the bottom yet, so we're going to go down there and check next. Like I said, today, guys, it's going to be kind of sporadic. I'm just going to kind of go wherever I feel like going. And then hopefully, whenever we come back Friday for our next 6-hour stream, hopefully we'll be able to be ready to start grinding for the mule deer. If I haven't already started grinding for it before then. Again, you guys will get videos showing what all I'm doing between now and then. Yeah, it would be a little bit annoying, but that's kind of the point though, is that you'd have to learn the trails so you don't go off the trail. Because I mean, like, I watch a lot of hunting and fishing shows, and whenever you're doing like Arctic adventures, you actually have to know where the trail is, or else if you barely go off, you can sink your snowmobile. Dude, imagine if they would have put that in this map. Now that I think about it, imagine if they would have put snowmobiles in this map. That would have been epic, dude. To introduce a new vehicle too, where you could do snowmobiles like on Medved and stuff. Dude, that'd be awesome. What's up, shenanigans? What do I got so far? The only trophy I've gotten today, unfortunately, was a level 3 piebald moose. I haven't had any diamonds just yet, though I've had a few good golds. But welcome to the stream. Talk about whatever you want to in chat. Just make sure it's family friendly. If you have any questions or any topics to talk to me about concerning Call of the Wild, I have over 3,200 hours in the game, along with one of every great one, except the whitetail, which I have 2 of. But yeah, just make yourself at home. Also, like and subscribe if you enjoy the stream today. I'd really appreciate the help. We're trying to get to 500 as soon as possible. So that way we can do moderators, super chats, and memberships and stuff like that. Let's see. We haven't checked these pawns. So I think that's what we're going to do next, guys. I think we're just going to keep bouncing to these pawns, and once we get these last few pawns here done, I think we're going to hop down here, and then we're going to try our best to get across the river and come down here and check these for our mule deers. But I think I'll go to this little pond here first. Zero, if you're asking me for any tips on the mule deer, I have yet to discover all my zones of the mule deer entirely, so I'm still learning them myself. But like I said, once the hype for this map dies down, I will be going back in time a little bit, and I'll be making a guide for every single one of the great ones that I've got. And I'll also be showing what setups I had for them. So that is going to come to the channel at some point, though it will be several months probably, but it is coming to the channel. Like I said, I'm gonna try to get one of all 5 great one species off this map if I can. Maybe not the pheasant, depending on where their zones are, but but all the other big game animals, I'm at least wanting to get one of each. Good night. Golly, stop scaring me! Oh, you're fine, shenanigans. No big deal. But yes, this is the new map. This is Askiy Ridge. And I haven't been on here long, but I am going 6 hours today. As you can see, this right here is all we've discovered is just this one little section of the map. So we've still got plenty of time to find some trophies and diamonds and stuff like that. Plus, we've only checked moose drink time and mule deer drink time. So later on, once we've discovered all the mule deer zones, since that's going to be my next grind, I'm then going to switch back probably to the moose great one grind, the moose some of the zones, and so on and so forth. Alright, that sounds good, shenanigans. I appreciate you wanting to stop by and hang out with us today, buddy. Hopefully your haircut goes well. Hopefully they don't make one side look shorter than the other or anything goes wrong. Thank you guys, I appreciate it. I'm actually really big on neck shots, and I'm usually I can nail them pretty well. I didn't nail it that time, but that's what I was going for. I like trying to feed it over the back and into the neck. We almost got the elk that way a few minutes ago. It's just that I hit the spine right before I didn't hold it high enough, and I hit the spine before it got to the neck. I don't know if I hit the vitals on this bear or not. Like I said, I'm just kind of opportunistically hunting right now, guys. Just kind of anything that kind of walks in front of me that I want to shoot, I'll just pop it. Yeah, I didn't hit the vitals. Okay, so once again, I did not aim high enough, and that was the only shot I hit. But at least it brought it down. If it would have been a diamond or a mythical or something like that, I probably would have made sure it was a good shot. But right now, I'm just kind of letting bullets fly, and if they hit, they hit, and if they don't, they don't. Yeah, I hear you, shenanigans. Yeah, I used to get buzz cuts whenever I was a real little kid, but that was like the last time I ever got it. When I was real little, that was the only times I ever got buzz cuts, but it was mainly my mom cutting my hair back then, because I was so terrified of the barber shop that my mom had to cut my hair. But, you know, she's not a professional hairdresser, so she just cut to the point and just gave me burrs all the time. Once I got to the point to where I didn't want burrs anymore, Mom knew she'd have to take me somewhere, and it was a nightmare. I remember I was crying. I don't remember it very well, but apparently, whenever I first met my barber, I was just crying head to toe, apparently just begging my mom to get me out, take me away, and she couldn't. And but it's kind of a sweet story in a way too, though, because I've been going to the same guy ever since. Oh, 5 medium mule deer. Guys, we got a 5. We got a 5. We got diamond potential with mule deer, guys. Let's go. First diamond potential of the day. And it's a muley. Okay, forget where we were going. We got a new mission on our hands now. Stack it. Oh, I don't know if I want to or not. That's a good point, though. That's a Reed coming in with the halting point. Reed, that does make a good point, though. That does give me something to help with herd management. Guys, I'm gonna go with Reed's advice. I'm gonna stop. I'm not gonna give in to my excitement. I'm gonna hold that for the grind, guys. I will not shoot it till we're live, but yeah, that's a good point, Reed. That'll help me with herd management. So I'm gonna keep this one on the map, guys. We will find him again one of these days at a zone somewhere. But for now, I'm gonna let him be. Reed, thank you for stopping me and making me think. I was getting too excited and didn't think about that one. Good night. I guess the bear's mad at me. He's like, why didn't you shoot that thing? Okay, we got a 5 medium bear. I mean, not the same idea, but... Oh, it's over top. Oh, well, maybe not. I'm pretty sure that's going to be spine. I aimed way too high there. I don't even know how that connected, honestly. Yeah, I don't think it was a good shot, man. I think that it was actually just a spine shot. I'm pretty sure I pulled way off that where I was wanting to hit him. It did drop him, and thankfully just a small bear. No, I did make the shot. Never mind. So no, I didn't aim too high. That actually was a good shot. Well, let's go then, I guess. Alright, shenanigans. Sounds good. Hope you have a good time at the barbershop if that's where you're headed. If not, then I'll see you guys. I'll see you later, man. But shenanigans, if you happen to still be in the stream and you don't know why I kept that level 5 instead of shooting it, just let me know when you come back and I'll explain what herd management is. I don't care a bit to try to help people. Okay, so these two are definitely staying. Because those both are herd managed bucks. I'm not going to keep either one of them. That guy, on the other hand, is going to get a bullet. Because I don't want to skip out on too many animals today. Let's see, did I get that zone? Guys, is it just me, or is there seems to be like a lot of hidden ponds? Where like, these are definitely drink zones, but they're not on the map. Like, there's no pond here. Like, I have noticed that. There seems to be a lot of hidden ponds on the map. Let's see, what's down there? Is my 5 down there? Go ahead and grab the zone. Dude, is that a Mela? Is that a Mela goat? I think that's a melanistic. I mean, we're gonna find out in a moment anyways. I mean, it's not a male, sadly, but I will definitely take one of the new rares. I'll go back after that mule deer here in a minute. I want to see what this thing is real quick. You found a couple. Were yours male or female? Okay. There we go. Nope, it's a black. That's not a Mela. It's just a black. Oh well. Yep, there's the 5, guys. That's what he looks like. He's a little bit on the small end. I don't think he's going to make diamond. But we're going to keep him on the map. And he's with a bunch of little ones. So, honestly, I mean, I'm going to keep him here. But I'm honestly tempted to shoot him because most of the ones in his zone are actually small. And that's a lot of bucks to do herd management with. So, it looks like this is his pond. Or maybe this pond up here is his. Yeah, this is not a very good pond to grind in, which it doesn't look like it's going to be. If he was over here at least. I don't know if he was or not. No, okay, so the pond back behind me was his pond, probably. Sorry guys, I'm just brainstorming. I do this whenever I'm trying to work out grinds. Pretty little grouse. So this is his pond. It does have some trees around it. I don't know. I'm not too sure if I want this to be a Great One zone I grind or not. I mean, it looks like it might be a good little zone if I were to like set up right here. But I don't know. I'll have to check on it later when I'm trying to find my zones. Yeah, I mean, like I said, Zira. I mean, he has a low estimate. Okay? And what I mean by low estimate is that usually if it's like 308, and then it goes above, and then on up, usually that means it's going to make diamond. But this was like 300 on the dot to 366. And unfortunately, with an estimate like that, I've had more of them troll me like that than anything. And to be honest, I don't think that I have a diamond muley on my name. I think I have one that was like 1 point off diamond or something like that, and it had one of the tree racks. But I think it was just a big gold. Like I said, we'll come back. I'll come back throughout the week, guys, and I'll double check this zone. If it looks like that most of the bucks here are just little ones, I'll probably just go ahead and try to make it a herd managed zone. Just because there's less work for me that way. But until I find all of the zones and then go back and double check all of them and see what they all look like, I ain't gonna fool with shooting out anything until I'm ready. The snow is not deforming in Yukon. The heck? Hi. Hello. If the snow is not deforming in Yukon, one, you either have a PS4 or Xbox One and it won't work on any snow map, because they unfortunately did not get that part of the update. Would you shut up? I'm trying to talk to my people. But, and then the only other thing I can think of is if you're in an area that doesn't have a whole lot of snow yet. Like the snow has to build up before it'll start deforming. And now we finally got back to the mule deer. That is a pretty mule deer. I'll happily take that gold. Let's go over here and check out this pond. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, Zero. Nice job yourself on the mellows, by the way. I still have yet to find anything bighorn sheep related. I think the biggest bighorn I found was a level 4 that had no chance at making diamond. But it was still pretty. I was really hoping doll sheep would come to this map. Like, that is actually one of my favorite goat species of all time is the doll sheep. I just think that I just love their horns, and I love the fact that they're white colored. I was really hoping that we'd see doll sheep come to the game, but I'm very happy to see that that at least the bighorns got some love. Oh, you have Xbox One, Roko? Oh, that's rough, man. Yeah, you won't get that option then, buddy. I think they're leaving the snow exactly the same as it's always been on the smaller ones, if I'm not mistaken. Except that it'll fall differently. I think they said that you get, like, the new patchwork to how the snow falls and how it looks when it's falling out of the sky. But as far as as far as getting the deformation, I don't think that's going to be part of it because of performance issues. It would cause your thing to dip way below 30 frames a second. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I found several hidden lakes, and I'm honestly not too fond of that. Like, I understand if it's like they want you to they want to emphasize the discovering things on your own and having to find some stuff that the map doesn't want to give you. Like, I totally understand that, but I mean, from a grinder's perspective, we want to know where every single thing is right off the bat, so we can start working on our grinds. The fact that that we now know there could be multiple hidden pawns on the map where it doesn't even show up on the map itself. I mean, that's going to be kind of stressful because it's like, well, what, even though there's 30 zones I have, what if there's like a 31st zone and I never found it because it's up at the top right-hand corner of the map where nothing else is. And I never knew it was there because it ain't on the map. I mean, it's not really a complaint or even really a nitpick of mine. I can understand it, but at the same time, it's kind of like, I just like knowing where everything is. I like the map showing where everything is. Again, that's just my preference, though. Just going to let you guys know at the halfway point today, which is going to be 3 o'clock, I'm going to have to take my dog out and let her use the bathroom and use the bathroom myself. So, we'll take about a 5, maybe 10-minute break at 3, which is in 1 hour. And it's just so that way my dog will be able to use the restroom and I can too. Honestly, guys, I'm thinking I might go back and get that mule deer. And the reason I'm thinking about it is because his group was very big, but it's in a very small lake. And that usually if you find something like a bunch of animals on one teeny tiny place like that, a lot of them are going to be solos. And I know that would help my herd management, but he's not the biggest of level 5s. He's a good size one. But it's like, I think his zone is a zone I'd want to manage anyways. And plus, I'd really like to get a diamond off the new map. So, I don't know. What do you guys want me to do? Do you guys want me to go back and shoot it here in a few minutes, or do you guys want me to leave it for herd management? And then shoot it later whenever the grind starts? Like, what do you guys want to see me do? I know where he's at. He's right here. So, I ain't gonna forget where he is. Save him. So if I did have that, then my Xbox would probably explode because the game, it's a little loud. So it wouldn't explode. But what would happen is that it would basically make it to where your game wouldn't be running as smoothly. So like, it would be able to do it probably, but you would probably be like very twitchy, if that makes sense. Like, instead of moving very smoothly and while you're running across the map and hunting, you'd probably be like this. Like, it'd be like loss of frames. So your character wouldn't be moving naturally anymore. It would feel very stiff, then jittery, and honestly, it'd be very unplayable because of it. But no, it wouldn't make it explode or anything like that. Save him? Alright, guys, we'll save him then. I mean, like I said, it is a smarter idea for me to do that anyways. It's just where it's a new map and everything. It's hard to pass up on it. If I had a face camera, then you guys would have been dying at me. Stop scaring me! Good grief. You guys would have just been dying at me if you would have just saw me. Oh man, I just jumped a mile high in my chair. I mean, Roku, the Xbox Series S would run it perfectly. Actually, about a couple years ago, I used to work for GameStop, and I talked to a few people that that did the Hunter Call of the Wild, and they said the Series S runs it really well. And it's like whenever I worked there, it was like $300 compared to the big one at $500. So I mean, you might want to consider that. I would just go with PlayStation 5, just so that way you can make sure you get everything that the Xbox Series X has. And plus, I just think that their games are a little bit better, anyways. That's just my opinion. That's a pretty nice buck. He ain't gonna make diamond, but he's pretty. Oh, shut up! Quit trying to scare me. $2.99. So the other one is still bigger. This is not a bad zone for them. Again, I'm not sure if this would be a zone I'd want to keep because it's pretty thick and close quarters. We're going to help ourselves to this little buck right here. Can we get his partner too? Nope, he's going to run. His partner had a prettier rack, but he had a slightly better score estimate. We'll have to go around. You chuckling? I mean, yeah, I got scared pretty bad. The bears make the creepiest noises. Yeah, the Series S is a good system. It's not as powerful as the Series X, and it doesn't offer as much, but it runs the goods. It runs the games well enough, in my opinion. It took me a long time, Roko. I used to be Xbox 360 person for the longest time back when 360 was the big thing. And I was like, so I played a little bit of everything in my lifetime I played everything from like the Game Boy Advance all the way to today, and I've played both Xbox and PlayStations. But yeah, you have to get used to the sticks. The sticks is the hardest thing to get used to. It definitely takes a little bit of time. But for me, where I've played both, though, it was kind of an easier transition on me because I had already had the past experience playing the PS2 and PS1. So whenever I quit playing 360 and switched to PlayStation 5, mostly for their exclusives, Spider-Man in particularly, that was what made me come to this system, and it didn't take me long to get used to it. But yeah, I was an Xbox fan all the way until Insomniac said they were making their own Spider-Man series, and then from there that sold me on it because Spidey's been my favorite hero since I was real little. So I immediately wanted to get it for that game. And then I also fell in love with my Final Fantasy, The Last of Us, and all that kind of stuff too. So never really went back after I got to the exclusives. Again, that's just another reason why I think the PlayStation is a little bit better. Is I just think their single player campaigns are a little bit better games than the Xbox ones. But again, Xbox has their shining moments as well. Is that his buddy? I don't see the other big boy. I would happily shoot him, though, if I did see him. But I think he's spooked off. We'll just keep going towards this pond. Dang, Reed. So Reed has a pretty healthy map then, apparently. That's what I consider it. Whenever you find a lot of rares and stuff right off the bat, it's pretty healthy. Like right now, I'm mostly focusing on the mule deer because I want to be able to grind them at the end of the week this week. But I'm towards here in this little bit though. After I check all these ponds, I'm gonna switch back over to another drink zone because I would like to check the rest of my animals on the map. But I'm very happy for you. I'm glad you got all those trophies, buddy. That's awesome. That's a tree. That ain't gonna help me none. Oh, we got wolves. Well, I mean, I heard a wolf, but it was not a wolf that gave me the warning, though, apparently. Well, that was interesting. So, I've heard wolves a couple times since we started, but I haven't got anything. I know I've got a moose that's on the map right now that I'm probably going to leave too. He's a really big boy. Whoop. I don't know why I pulled the trigger there. That was up above his head. Yeah, that was a quartering shot. That was a shot that was mostly just for fun. I didn't think I was going to get him. But sometimes I can hit that shot if they're quartering just right. Yeah, very true, Raid. Very true. Every map has its hidden gems and everything. I don't think there's any map that really deserves hate, necessarily. But there is some maps that definitely deserve a little bit of judgment and criticism. Hirschfelden! Excuse me, sorry. I don't know what happened there. Had a random cough that came out of nowhere. Yeah, I am a little bit trigger happy, guys. Like I said, whenever I'm discovering a new map, I'm like a dog with a new chew toy. So it's like every animal that I see, especially if I'm live streaming while doing it, it's like I'm just excited. So, like I said, I knew I was gonna make some bad shots today, guys, just because I get overly excited when I find new stuff. Don't know if there's anything in this little pond or not. My dog decided to teleport over here to me. I guess he got held up by something. I don't see anything here, but we'll take a run around the pond anyways and see if there's any kind of drink zones here. It's a small pond. It shouldn't take us long to do one loop around it. Oop. I think that was that group back behind us. No, wait, whoa. Okay, so they were standing right here and I just didn't see them, but I think it's just the one doe. I didn't see anything else with her, and I think that's the reason why I didn't notice. Let me see if this says it's one. Yeah, so it's just a solo doe, so we don't need to worry about her. Let me keep running around the pond, though. I could have spooked off something else. Still just the doe. Everybody's just now picking up on it. Yeah. Yeah, Hirschfelden's a bad map, guys. I mean, I will say this though, if you guys know what I'm talking about, down where the windmills are is actually pretty fun. Like, that's like the only positive I can really give about it though, is that where the windmills are is actually pretty fun. But outside of that though, I mean, that's about it. The windmills and then some of the food plots. I actually do like hunting Hirschfelden whenever it's in the eating time and the animals are in the cornfields and stuff. I do enjoy that, but that's about it. I like pheasant hunting, I like hunting the cornfields, and I like hunting the area where the windmills are. And that's about it. So there are mule deer here, apparently. But I'm not entirely sure where their zone is. Oh, it's out there. That's helpful. Guys, I do believe I'm going to do this the same way that I do, like, other animals. So, and what I mean by that is that whenever it comes time for me to do the Great One grind, I believe that I'm going to make myself a rule, which is where I'm going to treat it the same way that I treat, like, whitetails and everything else. The deer has to be in the 120s as its bottom estimate before I leave it. If it's bigger than 120s, I shoot it. At least that's kind of how I did things originally. Let's see, where am I wanting to go now? Okay, so I've already checked out that zone. I haven't been to this pond yet. I'll tell you what, this is a lone pond right here. Let's go check it out real quick, guys. And then what I'll probably do is reset time again. And then we'll probably head off towards the bottom of the map and check out some of these ponds down in this area. And then from there, we'll probably take a break from mule deer. And we'll probably switch and do some moose or something else. Are you probably the only one that likes to do the missions? No. Honestly, most of the time I do the missions in games like this, but way back when, whenever it launched in 2017, I was just in a mood to just kind of hunt, and I just kind of stayed with it. I just never really went to do the stories. However, on Way of the Hunter, I always play through the stories, which is the weird thing. Call of the Wild, I mostly just want to use it as just like a hunting game, and then on Way of the Hunter, it's like I kind of like doing all of it. Where's the equipment? Okay, there's the bed. Okay, it's over here. I don't know if we'll make it in time, guys. We're gonna be pushing it a little bit. No, this is actually a lake right here. I don't know if anything drinks on this pond here. But it doesn't look like they do. Picture a fallow deer. So I've never really done the mission, so I couldn't really do that with you. But I do remember. Well, actually, no. I think I do remember it. It's the one where you have to do the mission where like you have to take a picture of a fallow deer standing next to the water, or something like that. I tried that mission so many times, but it may have actually been the one that killed my mood to do mission, if I remember in the correct one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what you're talking about. Is try to take a picture of a fallow deer next to the water. And if that's the one you're talking about, then yeah, I feel your pain entirely. I don't know if the road would have been faster or not, but I didn't think it would be. Tree! More trees! Alright guys, we're approaching it now. Once we get to about top 500 yards, we'll have to start hoofing it. I really hope these deer decided to stay a little while after. Yeah, very true, Zero. I'm just on a mission right now because I want to check out this pond before the drink zone ends. That's the only reason why I even took the four-wheeler. To me, once it hits about 1800, I usually just don't hunt anymore on any map. I'll go to about 1830 sometimes if I want to check just see if anything's left over, but most of the time if I'm doing free roaming or grinding, either one, just once I've got to about a half hour after the time the drink zone ends, I usually go ahead and reset time. Unless it's a situation where all the animals happen to still be there. I mean, even if this map turns out to not be such a good grinding map, it is still going to be one of the top-notch maps for free roaming. Like, just for running around and shooting stuff, it's going to be still an incredible map for that reason, in my opinion. Yeah, I don't know if they'll still be here or not, guys. We'll be getting there, like, right at the edge of the drink time. Sometimes animals leave early, and other times they leave late, so we'll have to see. Hey, it's finally snowing again. It's been a long time since it snowed. I was wondering if it was ever going to snow again. The wind is not in our favor at all. Spray some of this on here just in case. Alrighty. Can't see anything at the moment. Guys, I hope that the stream has been entertaining for you guys. I know that I haven't been shooting everything as I thought I would get to. But like I said, every time that you get in, you're just really excited to shoot everything, and it makes it seem like you're going to see everything. But hopefully whatever we don't hunt today, hopefully you guys will definitely enjoy the videos I'll be making for it. I will be making a video on different animals, guys. So, or at least I'll be making shorts on anything cool I find or something like that. And I'll be making some generic hunting videos. So, either there is no mule deer at this pond, guys, or we are too late and they've already moved on. So, it is still within the drink time of them, though, so we will try to run around the pond a little bit and see if we can find any zones. Because sometimes, even if they're not in their zones, their tracks will be left behind until the drink zone ends. Or the drink time ends, rather. I wonder what does drink here, though, because this looks like a pond that'd be a really good grinding pond. I'm not seeing any evidence of mule deer at the moment. Got some elk, got a bear. I don't think there's mule deer on this pond, unfortunately. Alrighty. What's over here? Oh, moose. So apparently moose drink here. Just a solo, though, of some sort. Oh, hush. Alright, guys, let's go ahead, and I'm going to go back and reset time, and we're going to cross the river. And then I think we're going to tackle some of these ponds down here in this lower section, and then from there we'll probably switch to a different animal. Because I do like just running down the river. I think that's a lot of fun. So even if there isn't any mule deer on the river, I'd still like to go and run across it, maybe during moose time or something like that. Let's go 15:30. It's a little bit early. It's a little bit early, but we got a little ways to go, so I think by the time we get down there, I think we'll actually be okay. Let me see. Yeah, I think what we're going to do, guys, I think what I want to do is... I don't know if I should follow the road or if I should just go straight across the river. I'll tell you what, we'll take the four-wheeler down to the river and we'll do some free roaming once we get down there. That's probably what we'll do. Yes, Rocco. It's at the top. It's at the top part of the map, right to the right of the right to the right of the wolf pond. There's a pond that kind of looks like a wolf head with ears, and it's just to the right of that. It's like up in the burnt section of the woods. Yeah, you can only use that outpost if you do the mission for it, unfortunately. I've been there before while free roaming, and you can't use it unless you've done the mission. Guys, I don't really care too much about spook things. Like I said, we're just trying to get down to the river at the moment. We're not going to be hunting the river necessarily. I'm just going to find a place to cross over, and then we're going to go to these ponds and see if there's any mule deer at them. Well, I think that works. Alright. Okay, so where do I want to go first? Not where, but where. I can't pronounce things today. I think we're going to go to... I don't know. Let me see. Then we're going to go to this pond, get this outpost, come down to this pond, or this pond, and then this one. And then maybe work our way around? I don't know. We'll figure it all out. Now, guys, I will let you know throughout the week, though. I will be kind of watching some of Scarecrow's stuff if he does a video on how he does his Great One grinds on this map and stuff. And if there's a way to really do it easily, I will try to do it. But I'm gonna try to do it on my own first, guys. But if I think that the map is kind of difficult for mule deer or whatever, I might have to do it on another map. I really do want the mule deer off this map since it's the one that was launched with it. But if it turns out to be a difficult grind for the mule deer on here, guys, I will be doing it somewhere else. I would like to do one on SRP as well, because I think mule deer hunting on SRP would be pretty easy. Too thick for me to worry about it. Now I'm just kind of worried about trying to find drink zones. Oh, there they all are. Level 3. Oh, there's a 4. I don't know if he's going to give me a shot, though, or not. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get a clear shot off that guy. I would have liked to get him, though. Oh, here's some more. 93. 91. 96. So you're the best one, and you're actually giving me the best shot. That'll work. Well, rawr. To you too. Haven't got one of these yet today, guys. If Finally happy to finally get a pronghorn. There he is. There we go. Nice level 4 pronghorn. But dude, they look so good. Oh, the rework looks so good. You can see that you can actually see like the ridges now. If that makes sense. You can like see the ridges in the antlers now when they're not jet black anymore. Like that actually looks so good. I'm so impressed with these reworks, man. They are so good. I'm hoping that I'll eventually be able to unlock the ammunition for the 454. I don't really use that gun too much, but... Stop it. I don't really use that gun too much, but I would like to have another pistol to use besides the 243 handgun, even though it is my favorite one. Yeah, they really do, Zero. All the reworks look amazing, man. Like, I'm so stunned and impressed what they've done with the reworks. Honestly, I was kind of like Flinter and Scarecrow with what they said, where the Great One was something I was really looking forward to. Like, that was my top thing, was knowing what the Great One was going to be. But I will say that with that just wanting to see the reworked animals was like equally something I was excited for. Like, I wouldn't even say I trumped one trumped the other. Like, I was so excited to see what the new reworked species were going to look like. I still think the whitetail needs a little bit of work. They're like right there, but in my opinion, the whitetail needs to not look so slick, if that makes sense. Like, I kind of wish they'd make it look a little bit more not fuzzy or fluffy, but at least make them look like they actually have fur, rather than just being like a slick look to it. Like sort of like how they did with the antelope or the pronghorn rather, where you can actually tell they have fur now and it's not just like a slick coat. Something like that for the whitetail. And also, I really want just normal non-typicals and stuff to come to the game for them, so that way they don't always look exactly the same. Because even with tree racks, the whitetails, they just always look the same thing. Like it looks like they're always recycling the same antlers. Except for the ones that you get that are just like wonky as they can be. Bighorn down here. Surely he's not just a loner. Oh, we do have a mule deer. I don't know what he is. But we do indeed have a muley. Yeah, Rocco, it is definitely one of the best pistols in the game. I just don't have the penetrative rounds yet. I just have the soft points. That's the main reason why I don't use it. Also, I'm using the 243 today, so that way I can take down pronghorn. Because the 454, I think it's too powerful for the smaller animals. Are all these just puny things? I think there's nothing here that needs to be shot. Oh, there he is. Out of all these, I think this is what deserves the bullet. He's about the only thing that's even... Front flip! That is so funny. Animals don't front flip in real life, so that would be so funny. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else here worthy of a bullet. And why am I not finding the drink zone for the muleys? Again, with not being able to find mule deer drink zone. I mean, I'm literally picking up all the tracks and it's nothing but bighorn. If you guys encounter that, let me know. Because I'm really starting to worry if the zones are a little bit bugged. Because I've now had 4 ponds where we clearly found mule deer at them. And there was no zone for mule deer there. Like, yeah, it's just nothing but bighorn. Pretty little gold. Let's go on up here and grab this. Since we're so close to it. Yeah, well, I mean, I just found one right here, Reed, and it's kind of in the middle. I mean, that's kind of like what I was going to do earlier, is I was going to kind of say, like this line all the way down and over, is what I was going to be doing. But we're going to run up here and grab this outpost real quick. And then from there, I think what we're going to do is... I really don't know. Oh, dear. Whoa, okay, hello. Good night. I might die here. Hello? No. Well, I mean, I could use that. What class are you guys? Yeah, you better run. Well, that's my first encounter with wolves. 5 medium. I don't think I had anything else here. Nope. Alright, Duke. We're safe. Let's go, buddy. Well, that was entertaining. I don't know where they came from. I bet you guys didn't think I was going to use a bow, did you? If anybody gets to be on my channel for long, you guys know that if I'm ever charged by anything, I like to try to hit them with a bow and arrow. I've always enjoyed doing that. I don't know what it is either. Just something about using a gun against charging animals to me isn't as the only time I find that the most useful is whenever there's something in the group that you want to make sure you take care of. If one of them would have been a legendary or something like that, then I would have been gun all the way. Or at least make sure that I outmaneuvered them until I could get the legendary with the bow. Dude, these lookout towers are so pretty, man. Everything about this map is gorgeous. That's how your first encounter went? Honestly, I didn't even know they were there, to tell you the truth. Just to be completely honest with you, I had no idea those wolves were even there. They just started charging me. Alrighty, let's see. Where do I want to go from here? I think I'm going to take off to this little pond right down here. And then I think I'm going to bounce over to this outpost. Or I might do this pond, that pond, outpost. Probably need to reset time by then is my guess. And then I'll probably bounce back up to here and then keep searching up through here. Well, hello to you too. Hope you're having a good day, sir. Or ma'am, or whatever you are. If you've liked what you've seen today, subscribe to D-Train. See, even the bears thinks you should. The animals are even voting for the subscriptions. One second, guys. I got a text. Oh, we got bison. Anything in there I need to worry about? Not really. I'm gonna leave them be for now, guys. Alrighty, we're good. It would have convinced you already? That's funny. Yeah, you guys better run. I ain't interested in fighting you anyways. I kind of wish they would have changed the drink zone for mule deer to like during the middle of the day or the daytime or the morning though. Where it's a great one, I would really like to see it like in the sunshine instead of it being like, you know, dusk like this. I was really hoping they would set the new great ones to be in like a morning or afternoon. Is that pheasant? Yeah, that's fine. I didn't think I'd hit that, but I wanted to see if I could. Shoot a bird out of the air with the 22. That'd been so cool. I've only done that one time, but it was like right up in my face. And it was a capercaillie on Revel and Tilly. That was funny. Got a sheep over there throwing a hissy fit. Buddy, quit blowing at me. I ain't after you anyway. Yeah. I will say that one of the most impressive shots I've seen is a scarecrow taking a pheasant out of the air before it could get too far away from him with a bow, and then I saw Flincher take out his recent great one pheasant with a crossbow. Both of those shots were incredible. I've only done something like that on Way of the Hunter. On Way of the Hunter, you actually have some challenges, and some of them actually are shooting animals out of the air with a bow and arrow. And on Africa, I did the duck one, and it took me so many attempts, but the way I finally got it to work was I just had to wait for them to be all clustered together, and then I'll just launch arrows right in the middle of them as they flew off. And just hope that it landed. And eventually one did. But I've never, like, aimed at something like with the intent of hitting it and hit it. Except for that one bird on Revel and Tilly whenever I no-scoped it in Revel and Tilly. I do have the short of that on my channel if you guys want to go see it, if you haven't already. If you go to the short section and scroll down quite a ways, I did no-scope a capercaillie out of the air one time when I was just driving my four-wheeler. But again, I wasn't trying to shoot it. Like, I was just doing like I did there and just trying to have some fun and I hit it. So. Don't know what's going to be up here. Ah. Muleys. Yeah, I hear ya. You can run, it's okay. I'm just trying to discover your zones right now, guys. I ain't really trying to shoot muleys at the moment. But I mean, if you're gonna give me an easy shot like that, though. There we go, got a quartering shot, let's go. Finally got the quartering shot to land. That was a good shot. I'll take shots like that all day. That's a really good one, Zero, but I would actually recommend the 16 gauge. If you haven't used it, my bird shot in the 16 gauge is a lot tighter pattern than the 10 or 12 or 20 gauge is. And it makes it to where if you're bird hunting with it, it pretty much downs them in one shot every time. Like, as long as they are within like 50 yards or of you whenever you pull the trigger, they'll instant die. Like, instead of just flying off and then dying on their own time. The 16 gauge is what I use during the pheasant grind, and it's also what Flinter suggested on his channel is the best shotgun for wing shooting. And but the other guns, like the 10 gauge, in my opinion, is what you want to use if you want to use slugs. So if you're wanting to hunt for like big game animals, you want to use the 10 gauge because it's the most powerful. Whereas if you're wing shooting, I would go with the 16 because it has a tighter pattern than the other ones do. Anything in there? No, not really. Guys, today has been a little bit lackluster as far as trophies is concerned. We've only had that one level 5 mule deer, and then we had that piebald moose a little while ago. So I'm sorry for the lack of trophies, guys. It ain't for a lack of trying. We just ain't finding nothing. This map, unfortunately, doesn't look like it's going to be as nice to me as Mississippi was. When I got that great 1 in 5 kills, Mississippi just kept pumping out the rares and diamonds for me. With the whitetail. Seems like this map's not wanting to be as generous. Ooh, that's a good group. Ooh, I love this pond, too. This is definitely going to be a main pond. Oh, yeah, this pond's nice and open. So, I'm not going to shoot anything but actually that little guy out of this pond. Because I don't want him here. And, you know, just to make sure that I down him quicker. Oh, why did I go to that gun? Let's see. So, I really don't want this guy here. And I don't want him here either, but I don't think I can get him in time. No, he's being blocked by the big one. Okay, that's fine. We'll get them later when we can. Yeah, so far it seems like every pond that you can find a bighorn on, you have a chance at finding mule deer. At least that's what I'm noticing. Also, guys, it has been a while since I've said it, so I'll go ahead and say it again. If you guys are lurking in chat, or at least hanging out today, and you haven't already, and you're enjoying yourself, please make sure you help support the channel by hitting the like button. It greatly helps the algorithm by sharing 50 shares around YouTube per like button hit. That is a very embarrassing deer. Moving on. But yeah, I really appreciate any of the support, guys, and also subscribe if you guys want to be here for our next live streams or have chances to be able to hunt with me. Every 3 weeks, we do a live stream on the weekend where I actually open up one of my multiplayer maps, and we can all actually hunt over via open comms and everything. So if you guys are wanting to have a chance at that, you can definitely do that with me. Again, it will be a while until those return, guys. Let me go ahead and reiterate that. It will be at least another couple of months before we'll see the multiplayer sessions return to the channel. Just simply because I want to be able to have some time to grind for these great ones. So, it'll probably be quite a while until we get back to the multiplayer streams, guys, but I won't let you guys hang out for too long. Like I said, probably after I get the next great one, we'll probably schedule our next multiplayer event. We'll just have to see what I feel like at the time. And then here in about 8 minutes, guys, I'm going to take my dog out, and I'm going to take about a 5 to 10 minute break. So, If you guys want to hang out, please feel free to. And if anybody joins the chat at that time, just make sure you let them know that I've just stepped away and I'll be right back. Again, though, we do have about another 8 minutes, about right around 10 minutes before I'll be leaving. But it's just to give my dog a potty break and to give myself a bathroom break. Golly. What was that? It made me jump. I'm pretty sure it's bighorn, ain't it? Yeah. Although I wouldn't call those guys particularly big horns. I'd say those are little horns. Those are little horns. Ooh, not little outpost tucked into the woods like this. This is nice and cozy. Oh, it's another one of those outposts. Nice. There's actually animals hanging from the rafters? What? Dude. If they can do this in the game, why can't they do the thing like deer hunting camp does, where you can actually come and hang your deers up? And then get like extra money. Like if you decide just to claim them straight, you'll get like the base amount of money, but if you decide to take them all the way back to one of the camps, you'll get double the money or something like that. That would be a really good idea. Like that there just got my brain working. I really think that'd be so cool if you could make the option to take your deer back to camp or something. What's compass on controls? What are you asking me? I don't know exactly what you're meaning. Are you asking like how do you turn it off and turn it on? Or I'm not entirely sure what you're asking me. I'm honestly not sure. I don't really mess with the default controls too much, other than like my sensitivity and stuff. If I feel like that I'm not moving fast enough with my sticks, that's a tree. But I really don't know. I think compass controls is just like the way that you want your compass to be oriented and stuff, like how you want it to rotate. Like right now, if you look on my screen, how it's like freely rotating as I'm turning. You can have it that way, or you can have it where it's just set north, south, east, and west, and only the green arrow will move. But if you have it where it's free roaming like this, that means it'll show you which direction you're headed at all times. Whereas switching it to the other side will just make the little white cursor in the middle move, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong though. I've never actually messed with that setting, so I really have no idea what it does. If there's anybody in chat who does know, just listen to them answer the question for me. But I'm pretty sure that's correct. I actually need to hoof this. I just now realize I'm actually in the distance I need to be. I did hear wolves, guys, so we might get attacked, but I hope we don't. I'm actually kind of bummed out. I'm going to check the river on my own time just to double check, guys, but if there absolutely is no mule deer on the river, that's actually kind of a bummer to me because I love hunting the rivers. And if I can't grind for the mule deer on that river, it's kind of sad. I mean, at least I know I can still do it for the moose and stuff, but I was really looking forward to hunting along the river for the muleys. I like having the water scenery there. Alright guys, it's getting kind of dark outside. Like I said, there was supposed to be some storms rolling in this afternoon. I am going to check this pond real quick, and then after we check this pond, guys, I'm going to have to take my little 5 to 10 minute break, and if I end up having to reset time, we'll do a main menu reset. I don't think I'll be gone enough for that to happen, though. Dude, I love how the snow sounds, man. I'm obviously in some deeper stuff now than what I usually am in. It's just a lot more immersive. Alright, we're going to do a quick run around, guys. Just see if there's any tracks that ain't showing up. But I do have kind of a plan. Maybe not tomorrow. I don't know if I'll get time to record it tomorrow or not, guys. But I do have a plan for a couple of my videos, and I think you guys are going to really like them. I got one that I think that'd be fun, and I have another one that is kind of creative, but I don't know if I'll be able to do it or not. All right. Yeah, I did too, Zero. The snow was absolutely incredible. All right, let's see here. Alright guys, I don't want to get killed by accident. Well, if I do, just laugh. I'm going to try to sit right here, guys. I'm going to go ahead and take my little 5 to 10 minute break, let my dog go out and use the restroom because she will refuse to use the restroom if, you can just sit there and just relax, buddy. But Mila will not use the restroom if it's raining outside, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and take her out before the storms hit, and I'm going to use the restroom myself, and I'll be right back. If anybody new joins the stream or anything, just let them know. I'll come back in a minute. I'll see you guys in just a few minutes. What's up, guys? I'm back. No, my controller didn't disconnect. I actually did it intentionally because I didn't want my batteries running down for no reason. Just trying to save the controller. This is my only really good controller. I have a Spider-Man 2 edition controller as well. What was that? My place waypoint just went to cancel. Okay, I can't place my waypoint all of a sudden. It's not working. What in the world? Okay, that still works. Guys, I can't select anything. I disconnected my controller and came back and found a bug. If you disconnect your controller and come back right now, it makes it to where you can't select nothing. That's not good. Hang on a second, guys. I'm gonna have to do a main menu reset to get things going back to normal. Give me 1 second. Yeah, I don't know, Rocco. Rocco. You can tell me which way to pronounce it if you want to. Or if you don't care, I'll just pronounce it both ways. Yeah, I don't know what was going on there. Oh. Did I unlock the 454 ammo? Hold on. No, I did not. I don't know why it showed me that I did. Well, shoot. I'm getting closer to it, though. Okay, now can I place my stuff? No, I cannot. Guys, this ain't it won't let me place my waypoints. I disconnected my controller and came back, and now the game's bugged. It won't let me place any waypoints. Yeah, I can't do nothing. Well, I mean, I don't know if I can still pick up animals or not. That's what I'm scared about right now. Is does anything that I do work right now? I don't know what's going on. I mean, obviously I can select these screens, but my select button on the map ain't working. I don't know what's going on. I mean, I kind of need my waypoints. And I really don't want to have to exit out of the game, because if I exit out of the game, guys, that means I'll have to stop my stream and then restart the stream. And I really don't want to do that, but I might have to. This is kind of annoying that I can't place waypoints. Let me try switching maps and then coming back to this map, guys, and see if that makes a difference. Give me 1 second. Yeah, if you guys want to clip this and maybe report it to the EW for me, you can. But yeah, I don't know what's going on. Let me try seeing if switching maps will do anything. But yeah, apparently the glitch is that if you disconnect your controller and then reconnect it, it'll disable your ability to place waypoints. Or to select anything on the map. Yeah, like I'm clicking X right now, and it's not letting me select my tents, like, at all. So yeah, the game is like entirely bugged right now, guys. I don't know what's going on. Well, I guess. Yeah, I was just trying to see if that would fix the bug, so I went to South Sweden. It was the next closest part. Alright, guys, so I've learned my lesson. And that's that I cannot disconnect my controllers right now, or else this might happen. So, guys, I hate to, but please don't go anywhere. I'm going to stop this stream, guys, and I'm going to restart my game, and then see if that fixes it. And I'll restart the stream as soon as I can. I'll put part 2 on there so that you guys know which one it is. But I am going to temporarily stop the stream for now, guys. I'll be back in less than 5 minutes. I'm just going to restart the game. So I'll be right back.